All right. Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club Stop and Chat. Today, we have a very special returning guest.
Wow, 3. Thank you.
Wee Man is back with us. How are you, dude?
I'm actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, this has been a good year for me.
How so?
Okay, if you really want me to drop the list.
Let's go.
We put out 2 Jackass movies, Jackass Forever and Jackass 4.5.
Great, by the way, both of those.
Yep. Thank
so
you.
Good.
Thank you. I did Wrestlemania with Knoxville. Put that out there in the world. We did Family Feud.
That just happened.
That just happened.
Okay.
It's Chronic Taco's 20-year anniversary.
What?
So we've been on tour for that.
Isn't it Taco Tuesday?
It's National Taco Day. Brought you guys burritos. But I figured you guys want burritos instead of tacos. Easier to manage, easier to carry.
There you go. Fold like that.
And my next time on the 9 Club.
Hey!
Yeah. Welcome back.
You saved the best for last.
There we go.
I was going to say in no particular order were any of them, but did save the best for last.
Okay. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Dude, congrats on the 20 years, Chronic Tacos.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
I've been with the brand 14.
That's impressive.
So, yeah, it's
Yeah.
been good. And my buddy who's the founder, Randy, he still gets people coming up to him and going, "Wow, how is it Wee Man's your boss?" And he goes, "Oh, dude, I love it."
He plays into it.
He totally plays into it, dude.
It's amazing, dude. Delicious burritos, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
on National Taco Day. I
Awesome.
appreciate that.
Definitely.
Cool.
Is there a burrito day? There's got to be a burrito day too.
Kelly, there's a day
everything.
Day after.
For everything.
What is going on? I want to know what's going on with this thing. There's a national, every day's a national something.
Hold on. This we need to bring up.
Okay.
There is no Little Person Day I've ever heard of.
We need to find out which day of 365 days is
If-
open for this.
Yeah.
Because there is a day for everything now.
There is a day
How about
for
February 29th?
everything. Leap year. I know where you're going with that. Every 4 years we get a day. All right, we're gonna call it right now.
That's it.
I'm gonna give it to my wheel spacer bro that we get leap year for Little Person Day.
So we just did a board setup thing,
Yeah.
and you and Roger are the only people I know that put the actual spacers
Oh, you
inside
need
the
them.
wheels.
You need them.
They're the only people I know.
You don't need them obviously because a lot of people don't.
99% of the population doesn't use them.
That's true.
They don't know what to do.
Yeah. But they
don't know the
might
benefits.
work that much better, when you do have them.
The other people that don't use them may have not tried them.
That's true.
Can you? Okay, I think we've talked about this before, but what's the exact? What's the reasoning?
All right. So your bearing, it has like the balls are in the race, whatever, and it goes around the center ring.
Okay.
So when you put your axle, your wheel on the axle, whatever, and you crank it down, if you're pushing in on the inside, it's now pushing the inner ring, and it kind of like.
Oh,
fucks with the
I see what
bearing.
you're saying. The
Right.
ring on the
So-
bearing just pushed it.
Yeah.
So when you
Okay.
have a bearing, like when you have a spacer, a washer, whatever, and then the bearing, and then the spacer, and then your other bearing, and then
It's
a
all
washer. Now
touching together.
All the force being hit the middle,
It's
and your
equal.
wheel can
It's
spin
equal.
better.
Okay, I feel you on that.
All right.
So
It's so funny though, because like I've never ever used them.
Never.
Yeah,
I've
and I'm not saying like it's better or worse. I don't know, but it's
Yeah.
probably there is
Speed
a
demons doesn't come with the bearings.
what?
Speed demons doesn't give a spacer. with the
Speed
bearing?
demons?
Yeah.
your little wet willy bearings didn't come with spacers in them.
God.
I got the flamboyant wet willy bearings.
Yeah.
With the
They're like
spacer.
red and orange. And he's got the tail devil as well.
Yeah.
They don't give the kids the spacers because they might choke on them.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
makes sense too.
Hey, is the mic good? Do we need to raise it up or anything? Or
No,
you
no,
good? You're good.
no,
Okay.
Hey,
I'm spacey. I don't know.
National Burrito Day is April 4th, by the way.
oh,
I just looked it up. I mean, you can just look it up that quick now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
I'm gonna find out what tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What national day is it tomorrow?
October 5th?
Yeah.
Good question.
Look it up.
All right.
We'll see.
Should do it for every day for the
Probably
year.
National clip your toenail day.
I didn't come to stop and chat about National Day.
Well,
But we'll do this last
Oh, National
one.
Wee Man Day.
there you go.
May 16th.
National Jackass Day.
It was just the other day, actually. It was pretty funny because Steve-O, I don't know how he knew this, but he knew the actual day our first episode was released, and he celebrated it doing the same trick he did where he put this whole
The glass in the mouth?
Oh, yeah, I
so
saw
that
that.
was the Jackass Day.
Oh,
Man, that makes sense.
Yep.
put it on the calendar.
So tomorrow's World Teachers Day.
Let me.
Just
It
you-
is.
Yeah. How do you know that, Deron?
Yeah. What do you need?
I mean,
What's wrong?
we're celebrating for the teachers tomorrow.
There we go. Boom. All right. Look at that. Turning it up.
There we go.
Posture, bro. Posture.
National Teachers Day.
Yeah,
Okay,
World,
well, that's a good
World
day.
Teachers.
World Teachers.
World Teachers Day. That's a good day.
World
Shout out to all the
Industry
teachers out there.
Skateboarding Teachers
That would
Day.
be. We need that. Yeah, we need World Industry Day. Flame Boy Day. Wet Willie Day.
Just call it Mark McKee Day.
Oh, dude.
Sean
Mark
Cliver
McKee.
Day.
Yeah.
I need a day. Come on, we all need days.
Yeah. What's our
They're gonna-
birthdays?
Well, okay.
Our birthdays are our
There you
days.
go.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Well, we're gonna have to start
okay.
doubling up on these holidays. It's gonna be like National Hot Dog Day / National. It's gonna be like 5 national things in one day.
No, they do have that.
Oh, they
Yes.
do.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's
because
crazy.
we were mentioning before how like Go Skateboarding Day is basically.
Father's Day.
Right.
Is it no?
Is it when
First day of summer.
First day of
First day of
summer,
summer,
and a
okay.
lot of things on the like national.
when is it?
Whatever
June
it is.
21st?
Yeah.
Yeah, June 21st.
I could have sworn it was.
And the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere.
Shout out to Don Brown. He made up Go Skateboarding Day.
He did,
It's
huh?
insane.
That's amazing.
I didn't
Big
even know
shout out.
that for the longest time. And then Don Brown. It's incredible. Dude, we got to talk about Family Feud.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah, because that is the latest thing that like has hit national.
But it
TV.
was so fucking good, and I love Family Feud. I
Yeah.
watch all the compilations of all the Steve Harvey shit, and like
Yeah.
I love that show. It's so good.
It is
Yep.
good.
So it must have been fucking fun.
It was so fun. It's funny because nobody talks about it normally. Like, hey, you watch your Family Feud later?
Yeah.
Nobody
definitely
does
not.
that. But once you bring it up, everybody's like, I love that show. I'm watching it all the time.
Right.
So when we got the call that we were going to do it, all of us were like, hell yeah, this is great. It's going to be so good, so fun. And when we knew, we were kind of worried that we were going to play some against another team. So we were like, oh man, who's the 5 going to be?
Okay.
But then they're like, no, we're playing against each other, which made it even better.
Better.
That's
yeah,
all
for
sick.
sure.
Because
Yeah,
you guys could
so-
riff off each other back and forth on
Yes,
the stage,
yeah.
which is great.
It was good. It was Steve Harvey got in the middle of Dark Shark and Jasper having the son-father like battle.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, I got a 31-year-old at home too. He better give me more than 30 seconds or he's done. I was dying. Dude. That old dad dude to
Yeah.
his son like fight. I'm like, yeah.
He was like, oh, my son wouldn't step to this or something like that. I was like, dude, Steve Harvey is a G.
Yeah.
It is, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's fun.
No, it was awesome.
And then homie Johnny Knoxville stun gun Dave
Dave.
England.
It put him on the ground.
Bro, it threw him like a couple feet too.
Yeah, it put him on the ground. Those things don't tickle.
No.
They
Well, they
hurt.
brought all the antics out, huh?
Plus,
Yeah.
he was not expecting it. It was full.
Why
left
would he be?
field.
Why would he be expecting that?
He
Well,
wasn't.
If you're
No, but
No.
you could. I mean, he didn't even see Johnny not walking up to him. It looked
No.
like.
So
It
he
looked
just did it for-
got shocked out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere, just went and tased him.
Yes. And I didn't even know he was gonna do it. Once he did that, I'm like, oh, it's on. Slime
No holds barred,
time's
bro.
slime time's about to come down on
Oh
all
my
of
God.
us.
The slime.
Everything's gonna happen. Like
It's not known for that on that show, you know?
No.
Like, so,
and Steve was like, what is going on?
yeah.
And the best was about halfway through, and he did it. It was like a commercial break time, and he comes walking out to talk to everybody again, like, welcome back to, right before as he's walking, I'm like, hey, Steve, you want to go out and have a couple drinks with us tonight? And I mean, it didn't even take him a split second. Nope. I'm like, understandable. All right, understandable. But I was like, dang, I want to go like at least have a couple with Steve. and
Totally.
Be out on the town, you know?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are too much for me.
Yeah, he was like, nope.
It was a good show, though. Even when you guys were on, I was hearing reviews of it. Like people were commenting. Like it was like a viral TV show moment.
Awesome. No, we're stoked.
It was dope.
It actually turned out way better than I thought. Oh, I put my phone
Oh, what do you got?
right here. I got something funny. I hope I can get it on camera. So I was on Team Tremaine, and it was Team Knoxville. Team Knoxville played for the Special Olympics, and Team Tremaine played for Tony Hawk's Skate Park Foundation.
Right, right.
Sick.
So Steve had a great time with all of us and said, you know what? And it's been aired. We lost. We were winning the whole time. And it can come down to one thing. We lost, but Steve said he had such a good time that he's giving money, 25 grand, to all the foundations.
Rad.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, rad. So Tony got the money.
Sick.
And he did a post where he thanked all of us, Team Tremaine, thank you for the skate park money, right? So I commented on that. I'm like, okay, so now let's build it in my backyard. Ha ha ha. And he goes, for 25K? Like, question mark. And he's, good luck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I laughed. I'm like, at least a bank with a double-sided curb.
Right.
And he sends this photo.
Oh no, what is it?
He sends this photo of like a little 3-stair with a bank.
That's what you get for 25
That's what you
grand?
get for 25K.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You gotta send that to us. We'll put it up.
I'm going to send
we'll
it
put
to you
up in the
guys.
show.
But yeah, he goes, that. And I'm like, all right. I laughed and blew it off.
Tony's
But,
funny.
but it was,
Yeah.
at least he like chimed in and it was funny about
Right,
it.
right.
So,
But that's awesome. They gave you guys both the money, Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
yeah, he said, you know what, you guys were hilarious. You put on a good show. Like, money's to both charities.
Because usually that show's like 30 minutes, but it was like an hour.
It was an hour too. Yeah.
So I got 2 episodes out of it, pretty much.
Yeah, because we got to talk all this time, and there was like, bantering going on.
They
And
probably didn't know how to cut it.
yeah, they're like, just do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Where
That
can
is
you watch
super
it?
dope.
Was it on like NBC or is it on like?
CBS.
I think it's anything now.
Yeah.
I think you can YouTube it. Even.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It just came out. It was like on September 22nd.
Like
I remember
yeah.
that because it was my anniversary.
And you watched it.
And I watched. And
That's a
actually,
good-
I didn't watch it.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a good anniversary. You sit down
it
with the wife.
would have been.
Yeah.
We didn't
That'd be
get to watch
good.
it.
Well, it was right
Okay.
before Dave England when he came and filmed
Yeah.
his. He was like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
coming out next week."
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you guys are. I was like, dang, you guys know.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
like, well, happy anniversary.
Thank you, man.
Well, we keep up with you guys. We're big fans,
Nice.
I want to. Here's a question though, and I'm always wondering this because one team wins Family Feud, and then they
Yeah.
go up for the final showdown or whatever,
Yeah.
where they got to answer the questions.
Yep.
If you guys won, who would have gone up to do the thing?
Chris and I.
You and Chris Pontius.
They asked us because we were already in the winning.
Okay.
And it was going, and they're like, we need to know who you're going to pick. And Jeff goes, I want Chris and Wee Man. They're going to do it.
I knew it was going to be you and somebody else.
Because Butterbean, definitely not. Dark Shark, maybe.
What about Jackass?
No. Zach was a deer in the headlights on the show.
Dude, the first question
He's
that
like-
Steve asked him, he just
like-
stood there.
And then I go, see, Steve, that's why he's at the end. But he was like, he didn't know what to do. He froze.
Wow.
And I'm like, how do you? We do TV and filming all the time. Like, just answer.
Yeah.
You
He's like,
could've
that's
said
Steve
anything."
Harvey.
Yeah, he was. He was
He was
starstruck.
caught. He was
yeah.
just focused on the mustache.
Yeah.
He couldn't get off of it.
There
So
was
it
a
would have been
big-
you and Chris Pontius.
Yeah, it would have been Chris and I.
When I watch the show, I always wonder. I'm like, I wonder who would have been up for those guys if they won.
Yeah, so
that's
it was
I,
us.
I like little behind the
And we were
scenes.
ready too. Like, I'm like, oh, Chris, we gotta win this. It's on. This is what everybody's gonna be watching.
Totally.
So
There was live audience too.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Okay.
And there was a couple. Tremaine's family was there because they were there already. Like, we filmed in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
His
okay.
family was already on the East Coast, so they came. Like, even his dad came, and then there was a couple other people. And then the rest was strangers in the audience that probably were like, honey, I went to Family Feud today, and it was, I don't know if you've ever heard these jackass guys. They were tasing each other, shocking each other, like pretty much beating each other up on stage, and still did the show.
That's amazing.
I like that Johnny tased himself though. After.
Yeah.
Like that was a good play right there.
Yes, it was. I think he knew for family TV, so he didn't look too mean that he had to
Right.
get himself.
Exactly.
So-
How did you even come about doing that? Someone, a family feud of everything. How do you guys get together and be like, let's do that?
Somebody called us, and they were in town, so they filmed the regular shows in Atlanta, Georgia, but they come once a year to Hollywood and do all these different celebrity ones.
Okay.
And they asked us, I guess, because we'd just been done filming Jackass 4, so they thought, oh, this would be good. They're new and relevant. People know about them. So we said, yeah. But we were something happened where we couldn't do that time of filming. And everybody was bummed. We're like, come on, dude. Like, that would have been great. And they called and said, well, if you fly to Atlanta and do it at our normal studio, we'll still put it on during the week or during the time frame.
And
So
were they aware? I mean, obviously they weren't going to aware that like people were going to get tasing each other, but like situations like that, the corporate like you can't do that on TV or whatever.
I think some people were aware because they even put, if you notice on mine, they put this hand on the thing, and Preston and I went up and we put our hands next to the hands. They're like, no, put your hand. I'm like, no, I know my friends. And then I go I watch this show and this hand's not here. And Steve even goes, he watches the show.
They put a hand there where you have to put your hand for
Yeah.
the buzzer.
No.
Oh,
so
on the table.
So say this mic's the buzzer, you
Yeah.
go like that, but you put your hand here.
Uh-huh.
Well, they put a little extra like box thing
Okay.
it was all metal, and I knew it was a shocker. And both Preston and I went across and we put our hands next to the shockers. And they're like, no, put your hand on the shocker. I'm like, fine. Bzzz. And I go, I knew it. I hate my friends, all this. Like that. So, and everybody's like, what? Even Steve, like, I don't know what is going on.
Steve, you could tell he was loving it.
Yes.
He was loving it.
It
And
was-
then when Johnny had the same suit on as him and everything, like that was incredible, bro.
Yeah, and he comes out and the first thing he said, I don't think he may have said on TV, but he's like, if my wife came out in a dress and another lady was wearing the same dress, she would have lost it.
She would be pissed.
Yeah, she would have been like, what? And he's like, I'm loving this. This is awesome. So
Do you think he was scared at all to get fucked with at all?
if he was,
He's
I
probably-
couldn't tell.
probably knew it.
Because I think he would have just whipped all our asses. Like, he was like, all right, bring it, guys. He was like that.
You can't be fucking with
No,
Steve Harvey, bro.
and I think he knew that. I think he had a little bit of that, but I think maybe there might have been a slight like, I'm not going to turn my back to any one of these guys.
Yeah.
He's like, are they that crazy?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
They ain't gonna do that to me.
They ain't gonna fuck with me, are they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that question came up
For sure.
in like the behind the scenes.
For sure.
Like, are they gonna fuck with
Totally.
me? Do you think I'm all right out
Yeah.
there alone?
What do you think? Do you think it's gonna be one of the highest rated ones?
I think so.
I think so.
think so,
I
too.
mean,
I
if
think
you had
so,
two
too.
parts to it, you know what I mean?
It was one show, but it was like an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah,
yeah.
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 I mean, there's
Crazy.
no other show. I mean, there's no one like that. Like no other Family Feud is like that one.
Right.
No, and they've had even like the Wrestlemania or WWE against the WWE girls, like the wrestlers, and I don't think that got as much because they weren't doing what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
It was rad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
awesome. That's
was
why we
sick.
did it.
Yeah,
We made it fun.
We were talking about Jackass Forever, though.
Yep.
It just came out. We have our Discord, and we asked if anybody had a question for you on our Discord.
Okay.
And this is one of the questions. Space Cowboy, he wants to know what the gnarliest stunt on Jackass that you were a part of.
So this movie or anything in general?
He didn't specify, but maybe he's just saying in general.
All right. In general, I get asked this question a lot
Okay.
too. By the way, it is when Preston and I double bungeed. Because we didn't know what the outcome was, you know. And I didn't know if Preston was going to be strong enough to just hold me and I just bungee off of him, or what was going to happen.
Right.
But Tremaine drove me to the spot the day before and asked me. He goes, "Dude, if I can get Preston on this bridge, will you jump?" And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll jump. We jump off Hermosa Pier and stuff. It's the same thing. So I'm like, yeah, I'll jump. No problem. You get Preston up here and we're tied together. I'll jump.
Okay.
And so he goes, all right. And so we did it. And I, like, when the bungee went full force and I yanked him in, I didn't think about it because I jump out.
Yeah.
So the bungee's going like this. And then he goes, so it ricocheted me underneath the bridge.
Like slingshot.
Yeah, like slingshotted me under the bridge. And then Preston's, like, momentum just yanked me into the water.
Oh
So,
my god!
That was one of the first ones like that we did as a team that was a stunt that I didn't know what was going to be the outcome.
And that was it
That's
scary or just gnarly? Just everything that went into it.
I think it was a little of both, but
Right.
we were at such a young age and we were just like, this is all fun and doesn't matter.
Oh my
We could
God.
die.
Yeah. The most fear, and it didn't even cross my mind. Everybody thought we were going to like
Smack one another.
smack, like the bungee was going to yank us together and smack.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good outcome.
Yeah.
Dude, like falling and
Yeah.
I know. Jeez.
So, yeah.
So
So that's one of the gnarliest for me.
Which one was that in?
2.
That was
That's
in
our,
Jackass 2.
yeah. That's
think that was-
actually our best movie.
That's what Dave was saying.
Dave was
yeah,
saying the same
that's
thing.
our best movie. Every single, if you watch that over, we all did crazy stuff then. And we were all over the world and in different places.
Yeah.
I think Dave was saying too is like you do the first movie and you kind of know, okay, I can kind of like fix things or
Yes.
figure it out from the
Yes.
first one.
Yeah.
which made
And
number
that
two
even better.
Right.
And then when we did 3, it was more focused on the camera for the 3D stuff. So that was totally a game changer on our kind of style of filming stuff and doing things.
Yeah, the setup's gonna be long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the setups were way long. And
was that kind of a bummer?
I wouldn't say it was a bummer. It was different.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, not a bummer, just different. And then this one, we were just started getting it rolling, and then COVID hit. So then that changed our whole game plan. So,
Yeah, I do. Wasn't
We-
Johnny Knoxville like have black hair and then he comes back with like
gray hair.
hair?
Yeah. So
Wow.
because we
Wow,
saw
that can change.
we were zooming during COVID, and he wasn't dyeing his hair, and we are like, you got to leave it. This goes with you. You got to leave it. And he did.
He did. So
So
sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackass Forever, such a good. I loved every minute of it. And then 4.5 on Netflix was
Yeah.
amazing. I think it was the most penis ever on Netflix. It was,
Hey, it
I
could
think
be,
most,
could be.
I think most penis in major motion theater is what Jackass 4 was too.
I mean, the goddamn intro
The
was
intro
Chris
is
Pontius'
penis. Yeah.
painted as a
And-
dinosaur. It's incredible.
The most I hear about is like the parents are like, my little kids are like, what kind of dinosaur is that? Oh, I don't know what it is. It's a Pontosaurus Rex.
Pontosaurus Rex. That's good.
Wow.
Dude, Chris Pontius, I love. I wish he was in the movie more, Chris Pontius.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, it
He
was
just he does his things.
Yeah.
And certainly does it his certain ways. So
that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not.
yeah.
I love his. I love his sense of humor. I love the
Yeah.
way he talks. I love his delivery.
Yeah.
Like I just love the way that he
A lot of people do. They love it.
his
Yeah.
laugh. Yeah, it's so
It's like
good.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
It's totally Beavis and
Similar
Butthead.
for sure.
Yeah.
But it was a good one, man. I thoroughly enjoyed Jackass 4. I mean, Forever, and then 4.5.
Yeah, they were
so
both good.
Yep.
Dope,
It was
dope.
fun.
WrestleMania.
Yes.
How was that?
Did you guys see it?
I didn't even see it.
You guys
Right
haven't
now,
seen it?
yeah.
Do we have like a clip or
I haven't seen
something?
it.
You guys haven't seen it?
No. I'm not a big wrestling fan.
No,
so I didn't
know.
even. I didn't even catch
I'm
it.
not either.
Okay.
I'm not at all. Like,
Yeah.
But
That shit's popular though.
yes.
Oh yeah.
And it was in the AT&T Stadium, Dallas Stadium, and it was 80,000 people live.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
They
sell out.
sell out. So that's 4 times the Staples Center. So think of the
crazy.
Staples Center, 4 times sold out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
And so what? You just was that intimidating?
Dude. Yes, because it's like,
You could feel the roar.
yeah. It's not. It's almost adrenaline rush too. And so Knoxville was fighting this one guy that kept doing back and forth different things, and he wanted me to be in the bit with him to come save him like a tag team partner.
Okay.
And when he called me, he said, "This guy Sami Zayn wants to body slam you." And I said, "Nah." I go, "Nah, I'm gonna body slam Sami Zayn."
Okay.
And Knoxville goes, "All right, it's on." And called and he goes, "It's on." And so we flew down. We there for like 3 days and we practiced and no one saw us.
Practice.
And yeah, well, it
It's
was
wrestling, Raj.
It was a scripted bit anyway.
Yeah.
We had a whole bunch of Jackass props in it too. We had the big hand.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
had
good
the
one.
big hand in it. We had a mousetrap table that one of the guys got smashed through. I came up and I was bringing this foot to like knock somebody out, like not kick him in the nuts. But in between that, I get Sami Zayn off of Knox, and then he comes running for me, and I grab him, and I body slam him. And the crowd it was insane. Because it's like 5'8", 5'9", dude, whatever, I don't know how tall he is.
Bulk.
Comes at me, and I just pick him up and put him on the ground.
Then NBD.
Yeah, what's that?
NBD.
Never been done? Hulk Hogan did it to Andre the Giant.
Oh, I
and
remember
they
that.
said mine to Sami Zayn matched up to that.
Wow.
So it was the same match. And I actually I was nominated for an EPSI award, but I didn't want to promote it or nothing at all. I was like, I don't like awards. Okay. So they're like, and I just never did. And Knox was like, dude, what's up? And then it went down. So it was like that big of a
No
deal.
way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How was like practicing with those guys? Like it must have been fun.
It was super fun. It was me, Knox, Dark Shark, Jasper, and someone else was there. I can't think, but we were all there. And when we were practicing it, there was an area we were doing 2 rings. And all the girls were practicing on the other ring, the girl wrestlers, and we were practicing. And I did it one time, and the girls flipped out. And they're like, do it again, do it again. So I did it again. And Dark Shark goes, dude, if they're like screaming and hollering for that, it's on.
Wow.
He's like, wait till the crowd sees it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys haven't seen it. It's pretty.
I'm not a wrestling
Yeah,
fan,
I
and
see
then
that.
I heard about Knoxville doing it. I didn't realize it was a whole like Jackass themed
Yeah.
like, bit. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. I'll have to go. I'll check it
Is
out
it on
for sure.
TNT? What is it on?
USA.
USA.
Or something. I don't know what it is. But it was on Friday night. It was on like regular channel.
Oh, really?
I think
Is it Fox
11,
or
13
some
or
shit?
something
Fox or
when
some shit.
when it comes out on Friday night.
I can't wait to.
Wow.
See. I have to
Yeah.
watch this after we
Yeah.
get done here. I got to pull it
Okay.
up. That shit.
Yeah.
I want to see
Check
that.
that out.
So it's out there.
Sick.
So then after I did that, I was supposed to kick him in the nuts, and with this little bit we had.
Okay.
But he came after me, and he kind of like got loose from Knox, and he kicks me in the face. But I'm supposed to like make it go like look like this. We practiced that the whole time. Every time we did that, and I was like, you know what? We have 80,000 people in here. I don't want to miss like this. And
Like a big whiff.
Yeah.
Big whiff. I'm going to take it.
Whoa.
This is like just,
Was this a game time decision?
Game time decision. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell Knox. I just told myself, I'm like, I'm going to take it. And I took it. And it shook me up. Like, he even, like, cut my lip. But I took it. And the crowd, it felt like the crowd was going to jump in and kill Sami Zayn. They were like, no, you did it. Like, raw. And I was like, yeah, I had to do it that way.
Did you tell him after? You were like, dude, I
he
took
goes,
that.
dude, you didn't turn it. I go, no, I took it. And he goes, dude, the like ref jumped down because then I was on the ground. And he goes, are you really okay? And I'm going, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Because they can tell.
Under his breath, like,
Yeah.
Is this Zane guy like a villain or is he like a
Yeah.
good guy? He's a villain.
He's a villain.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's like a cool dude. He's cool in real
I'm
life.
sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So.
It's just funny, like the whole wrestling. I I never got into the whole. I mean, it's a huge thing. I mean, 80,000 people.
We all
it's
know
huge.
like the big contenders.
Yeah.
Hulk
Sure.
Hogan.
Yeah, early on, you know.
Rowdy, right? Like those.
For sure.
When it
We
was
know this.
WWF, that's
Yes.
when it was like
Macho Man, Randy
for me
Savage.
to like,
Yes.
they had
Yeah.
fucking Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
and fucking all those.
All those guys, we know that, and that's what I said too. And they're like, "Wow, you guys keep it classic." I'm
Yeah.
like, "That's all I
That's
know."
what we know.
Yeah, there are a whole new generation of those people now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the whole thing over again for this younger generation.
How do you even get to be a big pro WWE wrestler? You know what I mean? Like, how do
Kick
you?
ass.
It's
You-
funny because you have to have a shtick too.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
That too.
You need you need to
Character.
either be a bad guy or a good guy. You need,
Yeah.
you need that superhero or supervillain kind of thing.
'Cause they-
Something the kids relate to,
Right.
Where they're like, "I want to be him."
Yeah.
Because they do the full like pre thing, like I'm gonna get you. You know, they do the
Yeah.
whole like
The
hyping
build
it
up.
up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the all the. You know.
Yeah.
That's all the storylines and everything.
Yeah,
leading
yeah.
up to
Story
I know some.
lines.
They got
people.
storylines, bro.
What?
People are like crazy into that shit. Big Hen
Yeah.
Dog is like the
Oh, yeah.
craziest wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Who's
like,
that?
one of our friends,
Oh, okay.
Henry. He's like huge, diehard.
Yeah.
We got that in Joy Class.
You should ask him about it. So
Okay.
he'll probably know
He probably
this
knows.
too. So here's something next level, even crazier. So before we did this last year, when Knox started doing this, we went to Royal Rumble, and
Okay.
Knox just wanted us there as his cornerman, and it was me, Jasper, and Preston. It was the three of us, Knoxville, and we show up the day before, and we're like, "Hey, Knox, what do we need to do?" He goes, "Dude, go out and have fun, guys. Like, nothing today. We're doing it tomorrow." So Jasper, Preston, and I were like, "Oh, let's go to this steakhouse dinner. Like, we just finished filming Jackass 4, so we go to this nice steak, and it's in the hotel. Nice steakhouse dinner in the hotel." And I'm like, "Let's get shots." We get shots.
Oh, man.
So we get shots. We're having drinks, and yeah, we hadn't ordered. We may have ordered, but then Knox comes in with his girlfriend. And he comes in and we're like, "Oh, don't look at him, guys. Don't look at him." we didn't want him. We wanted our own night.
Okay,
We
okay.
and of course, sits right next to us. So we're at a table, two tables put together, and then his table, and then there's a couple over here at our table. That's what's the crowd. Well, we start drinking more and more, and then all of a sudden, these wrestling guys come in because they're here too, and Brock Lesnar. Is this huge dude.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he's talking to Knox. And then so Knox goes back and we don't know what he says to Knox, but I guess Knox kicked his door down and Rock got pissed, right? And so Knox came coming back and he goes, "Wait a minute, I think Rock's coming for you." And I'm kind of buzzed. So I'm like, "Oh, I'll tease him." And I'm like, "Hey, Brock Lesnar."
Oh,
not
Brock.
Brock
Yeah, Brock.
Lesnar.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, Brock, Knoxville told me you wrestle in a skirt." And all of a sudden, he picks me up, and he's holding me like this. I'm like, "No, no, no." Preston's sitting there. Jasper's sitting there. There's this lovely couple having a birthday party here. And everybody's telling him, body slam, body slam. And Brock goes, "You're going through this table," and takes me. There's wine glasses, plates, wine bottles, everything, and he smashes me through the table.
Oh, boom.
Yes, right? Through the table. Boom. And everybody's freaking out. I'm dying laughing. Knox is laughing so hard, he's laughing like a girl. He loves it so much. He gets down on his knees, hugs Brock, can't think of what's going on. I get the video. The lady who's having a lovely birthday filmed it. She's laughing, all that. She sends it to me. We all leave. And I sent it to my girl, and she's like, "Well, that was pretty crazy." And then we start talking. And then Knox sends me a text and goes, "Hey, man, don't post nothing, you know?"
Okay.
And I'm like, "All right." And then like 20 minutes later, he goes, "Dude, well, I guess it's out there, and you can do whatever you want." Well, it got out, and WWE freaked out. They didn't know what was going to happen. And it just went viral, but
No way.
everybody loved it.
Wow.
It was they're like, "Wingman's okay. Nobody else got hurt." No,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Yep." They're like, "Run it."
What about the restaurant, though? Would the restaurant have?
We have
to-
no clue. I don't know what happened. Preston, Jasper, and I went to the casino, gambled there, and then went to bed. And the next day I came back and I saw there was only one table in the middle. And they're like, yeah, we heard, and nothing happened. I think WWE called and said, well, we'll take care of whatever bill had to happen. And boom, because this just, it sent it skyrocketing.
Who put it out? Well, was it the couple?
The couple put it out, and TMZ got it too. It was on TMZ.
Once TMZ got it, it's over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's out there.
Oh, we can look it up right now easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
so
really gnarly.
I guess a wrestler would know. I mean, he'd probably be the only person that would know what if he could send somebody through a table.
He did, and he did it
He called it.
perfectly. He goes, "You're going through this table," and you see him. He flips me over and just wham! Table breaks, glasses every.
He used to be in UFC.
Oh, Brock Lesnar was
Yeah.
you? Yeah, and this was a table like
Seriously?
this. Yes, you'll see. It's not like some particle board Hollywood stunt. This was legit.
He was
steakhouse.
actually pissed.
Yes.
Legitimately.
Then
like
I
this.
said, "You wrestle with a skirt on."
Wow.
Oh my!
It was worth it for him to do
Yeah.
that.
Look at all yeah.
So they thought there was going to be like a shit storm, and
But it wasn't.
everybody ate it up.
Yep.
They loved it.
Loved it.
Wow.
Yeah. They thought
Good publicity.
the craziness at the WWE in a restaurant and Jackass guys.
Right.
Yeah. Everything is horrible. Nope, everything's lovely.
Everything's good.
I mean, I don't know too many people that could say that they've gotten body slammed through a table in a steakhouse restaurant by Brock Lesnar.
I don't think there's any other person.
I know.
I think I'm the only one.
How does this shit even happen to you, dude?
I don't know, dude.
Dude. That's amazing.
Were you pretty concerned at that point? You're like, oh shit, I'm about to go through this table. Like,
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get cut up and broken up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was getting every kind of phone call. How's your back? Da da da, like this, like because he put me through my back.
Okay.
Like he had my head here and he lifted my legs over and just went wham.
Wow.
He knows how to do that
Yeah,
shit.
he did.
It
He
worked
was-
out.
it was-
He's a trained
It
professional.
was, it was
He is.
pro. It was real pro.
Yeah.
But wait,
So-
what about after? Did you guys talk at all? Like, hey.
Oh yeah, we laughed.
Okay.
We laughed. And the next day, after it went all that viral, we were dying. We were like, this is insane.
Got a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
yeah.
it.
No, it was like got a clip and it got on front page of Thrasher. Like, that. Like it was like that. Yeah.
He got
like,
the cover of Thrasher's
Yeah.
50th anniversary, like whatever.
They
Yeah.
made the TMZ, guys.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is
Damn.
funny, bro.
That happened this year then. All this shit happened. No wonder you're having a great
I know.
year.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Hey, you know what? It's funny because this we have another Discord question, and this kind of goes along with it though. But Marbles, he asked, "What's the craziest fan interaction?" Do you have one? Because I think out of all the Jackass people, like you
Yes.
Most
can't
recognizable.
go anywhere without being recognized.
I do. I have a couple. I just talked about this one recently.
Hmm.
It was small talk, but and it was on Steve-O's podcast.
Oh, okay.
Because Steve-O and I talked about this. I think Steve-O and I are the ones that get the most like fan stuff. And what happened was this guy DMs me and goes, "Hey, I want to do something when I see you at the meet and greet at Chronic Tacos."
Do something.
And I'm like, all right, like, whoa, okay, a little weird. But
Here's an open invitation to fuck me up.
Yeah. So he comes, and he's a little bit crazy,
Okay.
right? And he comes up and he's like, "Dude, kick me in the nuts." And I'm like, "This isn't the place, man. Come on."
this is my business.
Yeah.
It's like we got families here. We're not. This isn't just random somewhere. I'm like, "No, dude, we're And he goes, and he starts shaking. And he's like, "Dude, I thought we were gonna do this, man." And I'm like, "Whoa, dude." I'm like, "What's up, bro?" Like, "No, we're not." He goes, "I've seen you do it with other people." And I'm like, "That's other times, other places." And he's like, and he's shaking. I'm like, "Dude, am I gonna?" I seriously thought like something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna either have to put this dude down,
Okay.
or whatever. And he's like, he walks away. He's like, "I'm coming to LA soon." I'm like, "Come on, come visit. It's lovely here. Come by." And I was like, "Whoa, dude! Like,
That
Yeah.
He really wanted it.
yeah,
Really wanted to kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
Was anyone trying to film it or anything?
Yeah, he wanted his friend to film it. His friend was filming the whole time.
okay.
Like, dude, whoa. Let's bring it down a notch.
Yeah.
Dude. You're an 11. We need you at like a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a family
down a little
restaurant.
bit.
Yeah.
Even when we were going on tour with Bam back in the day on audio tours, people wanted him to slap them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. It'd be
Oh,
a
it
demo, and Bam would be constantly that's what they wanted.
Another one. This reminds me of this.
Okay.
My buddy and I went to a strip club, and we were pretty wasted, and so we didn't even last 10 minutes in there. I'm like, dude, I want to go, dude. Too many people. Blah blah. So we went out, and these guys came out and they're like, dude, punch me in the face, punch me in the face. And a crowd started coming. And I'm like, all right. And so one guy is there, and I just went, like, I didn't hold back, and I just went, wham. And my buddy goes, dude, he laid out. Bam. And everybody's like, yeah. And another guy wanted it too. Another guy wanted it, like, and I'm like, all right. So I did another guy. My buddy's like, all right, we got to go. Like, I punched 2 dudes, and he's like, no, we're going by. He said everyone was out of the strip club. Even strippers were like with robes on and stuff.
Watching.
We're outside watching this.
Wow.
And I'm like,
my
this is
God.
crazy. This story I've never told. There's
no video of it?
This is a 9 Club
Exclusive.
You got, and somebody has video of it.
Really?
Probably a few people have video of it, because everywhere you go now,
Yeah.
people are like phones out.
What? It's got to be on TMZ or something
No,
by
it
now.
never
surfaced?
Yeah.
surfaced.
Oh my!
That's what I'm
God.
always tripping out about, like things like that. I'm like, oh, we're busted.
What's surface
next day.
now?
Because like, do you wake up from something?
maybe.
Do you wake up from something like that and be like, "Oh, dude, I fucking like, I was
Sometimes.
drunk, man. I did
Sometimes.
this shit."
But it's weird when they want it so badly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like if you just punch some dude just for
I'm not
no
go- yeah.
reason, you'd be
Man,
like,
yeah.
okay,
But it's
that
like
people-
it's like they gave consent.
They gave
Yes.
people, like, punch me in the face.
Gave permission.
All right.
Okay, you need a release form?
yeah.
Wait, video, audio, that one more time.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Dude. It's weird. People want to
Isn't-
be hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then have that story. Dude, women knocked me out.
Right,
bro.
Yeah.
right.
You punched
Right.
like a girl, though.
No. No, not at all. No.
No.
Wait, did you say he punched like a girl or he punched a girl?
He punched like a girl.
Oh, no.
That went perfect.
Yeah.
That went perfect. No. It would have went perfect either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear so many of these stories when you guys are out and about. I think Tremaine was talking about one of the stories when he was on the show about you at a bar and you were invited guests to a club.
Yeah. They
And you
made a
started-
cartoon about it.
Yeah, yeah,
too.
we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Reese
was
G made
awesome.
a Reese G.
Yeah.
Reese G.
Dude, that cartoon nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
That was pretty much it.
So
Dude,
good.
it nailed it. It was so trippy.
Wait, so what happened? The dude picked you up and you just started peeing everywhere?
He was already peeing.
I was already peeing against the glass window, and because
It was like a fishbowl, right?
yes, it looked weird. They invited us to this fancy club, whatever it was. Jeff said it, and we're there, and we're kind of bored. So Jeff's like, "Pee against the glass, like so it looks like you're peeing on the people." And I'm like, "All right." So I did. So like Preston, everybody looks this way. They're like, "Oh my God, he's peeing on everybody." And the security guard just came up. They didn't know what to do at first. Jeff told him, pick him up. So he came, grabbed me, and then swung me around.
told him.
Yeah.
Dude, Jeff is an instigator.
Exactly.
Like no
And I
other,
think he
dude.
left that out when he was on.
he
was directing the
didn't-
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
totally went over that. Yeah.
Swing him around.
He said, now pick him up, now throw him. Yeah, like the walkie-talkie.
If you knew what he was doing, you probably wouldn't want to pick him up. But
Oh,
jeez,
that's amazing. But yeah, shout out Reese G. He makes these cartoons for us.
Dude.
And he made a cartoon. It was great.
He nailed it.
good.
So good. I loved it. I watched it so many times. Like, that is funny.
Yeah.
Because Jeff narrating over it with the cartoon.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's so good.
so good.
Any other stories from that wrestling? I mean, what a time.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So we're at AT&T Stadium. It's the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Dark Shark's favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys. And he's always like, man, hope we could see somebody or whatever. Because we're in the arena. We're in the locker areas, all that. all of a sudden, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders in a group walk by, and Dark Shark's like Christmas Day. He's like, oh my god, and I'm
He
like,
probably knows all of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's on. Let's go, right? And it was actually a bad timing, but we walked up, and they were making plates of food because it was like a big buffet style food for everybody. They were making plates. And I think, I want to say maybe I did interrupt them with the plates, or they were just about to. And I'm like, hey, ladies, can we all get a photo? Like, I was the bait to get him in. And the lady was like, oh, yeah, of course. And manager dude comes in. He's like, nope, not going to happen. These ladies are eating right now. Not going to happen. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I'm like, so Dark Shark and I walk back with like our tails between our legs. I'm like, oh, dude, sorry, man. We tried, though. Maybe we'll wait a little, whatever. I guess the girls talk to the dude, right? 10 minutes later, dude comes over and he's like, hey, guys, you want to get that picture? Let's go. Let's make the picture happen. And
Okay.
I'm like, Dark, get over here. Like, boom. So we walk over, and he's like, so I set him up because I got a picture of him with all the girls. He's right in the center.
Yeah.
Bam, got it. And I'm like, all right, I'll get one. So we took a few. Guy's like, okay, did you get all the pictures you want? Everything good? Need anything? I'm like, no, we're good. We just want a picture. That's all. And we walked away. And I was walking, I'm like, dude, those ladies probably reprimanded him.
Yeah, they told him.
And said, no, we're getting a picture with him.
Totally.
That's fucking awesome.
So I was
They
like,
looked out.
yeah, I was like, yes,
Damn.
made it happen.
He
Yes.
probably had no idea who you guys were.
No, he
or
didn't.
even,
He
like-
came in.
That's
like,
why he
yeah.
came in hot.
Yeah, he came in.
And then he found out. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah, come on, guys.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Better
You
make-
guys
Let me
deal
give you
with
the
that
other
photo?
treatment.
He came back with the tail between his legs,
Yeah.
being like, "I'm sorry, guys. You
Yeah.
want a picture? Like,
Yeah.
let's go."
Yeah.
That's amazing. Man, so many good opportunities, though. You guys are. I mean, you've had so much fun, man.
It's crazy.
You're on
It
this
is crazy.
worldwide whirlwind,
Yeah.
like
Wrestler, yeah.
skater,
Skateboarder.
Family Feuder.
Restaurateur.
restaurateur, movie
What do they do
star.
next?
Movies. Next, I just opened up a venue that was already happening. Was kind of going down during COVID, and my buddy and I went in and invested in it, and we're bringing back this venue in Costa Mesa, West Side Museum.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
okay.
Where they do like weddings, bar mitzvahs,
Oh, sick.
car shows, any kind of events. Yeah,
Rad. So it's kind of an event site.
yeah, event site.
Was it already like heading down a wrong path or something? Like how
No,
do
it
you,
was
like-
just COVID. Kind of was like, what's up, and their lease contract was going up, and it needed some new love. It needed some new love at the place too. And so my buddy's like, dude, we need this. We need to bring our energy and bring some new ideas too. And we did. And now we're popping it. So
Any new events coming up that you're aware of in the?
not at that spot. We're
Okay.
just getting them going. So
Got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video.
National Burrito Day.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody's getting tacos.
You need to keep that theme going.
Yeah.
Opposite.
Opposite. day.
Obviously. No, tacos.
No taco for you.
Yeah. But no, I want to see him go in, and I did it the other day when we were just talking. We were so stoked how everything's turned out for it.
Rad.
So we're looking into the new year. 2023 is gonna be a year, but I'm gonna go in and do like a little video, like, hey, if you guys need some down here,
Sick.
we're gonna be doing some cool stuff.
That's
So,
in Costa Mesa.
yeah.
Got
Not
you.
much happens down there. There's a couple things, but you don't hear too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. It's
So-
like L.A., San Diego.
Yeah.
It's kind of. Yeah.
What is it, like the
Or Long
triangle?
Beach.
The triangle, is that the thing still?
Dude, that thing's dead.
Is it dead? I haven't been
Yeah.
down there in so long.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
it used to be good. And
Yeah.
we used to have a cantina there that was like a nightclub.
Yeah. What? There was a spot up top.
We were next door to that.
Oh, no way.
And we were like a full cantina, and then there was
Oh, I had been there actually.
yes, and
It started with a Z maybe or
something, but that nightclub was always going off.
nuts.
Yes.
It was nuts.
Dude, Obama had a party there. There was an Obama party there. Like I think right before he won. And we went, we're like, yeah, like
Did
and
you
that
go? You went to
was
his party?
Yeah, and that was going off.
You went to. Was it just open? You could just.
No,
walk-
we were at the restaurant. They're like, come on over, guys. Like, And my buddy and I are like, all right, we're in.
It just so happens to be.
Yeah, it was like, wow.
I totally remember that spot. It was upstairs, and the
Yep.
cantina was right there, and then that club was
Yep,
right
right
there.
next door.
Yep, I've been there.
Yeah.
Sounds like Costa Mesa is popping.
It was.
It was. Okay.
It was. That was when it was Nike Town and all that.
Yeah.
was
Oh, I know
right
you're talking
there.
about.
Yeah, yeah.
Nike was there.
It's right off the 55.
Yeah, you come in and
Yeah.
that place was hot.
Yep.
Kind of took a little down.
What is that? Goat Hill Tavern? Is that down right there?
Across the street.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's right there.
across the street.
The little goat here, huh?
Yeah. Shady bar.
Yeah, dude. I used to go down the peninsula too sometimes, like way back, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Good. I like Newport. I like
Yeah.
Costa Mesa area. Is that where you're still at
Yeah,
today?
that's where I'm at, right there.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
And what do you? So you have this big ass van that you're still in.
Yeah, but I'm not living it like I was. The last time I was on, I was doing the van thing.
Yeah.
This time, no. So, yeah, I'm
you
in
settled down.
Yeah.
You settled down.
I had to figure out a place. Well, right before we filmed Jackass 4, I was like, oh, I better get like a spot. So that's what I
Right.
did.
You had to have a home base.
Have a home base.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Was all the filming for Jackass basically done in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Okay.
We usually, this was the only movie that it was that way because we usually like go to Japan or Europe or somewhere and, get out to, get different stuff. But we did some test shooting before and we brought the new guys on. So that was all in LA. And then we filmed a little bit and then COVID hit and then that just kept us in LA.
Yeah.
We were the first production back from COVID.
Like in
we
all
were-
movies?
Out of all movies they were filming and all that. We were first, and they were testing out, doing everyday COVID tests and stuff
You were
like that.
like the guinea pig.
Oh, we were
They're the test
so the
dummies.
guinea pigs,
Yeah.
dude.
You guys should do like a VR Jackass
Oh my god.
where you wear goggles and you get the shit kicked out of you.
Oh, well, that's like we've done those ones where we do the like full lights out.
Yeah.
So we've done that.
dude.
That's pretty.
No,
much.
I mean like make a VR game or something like that.
Oh, for other people.
Yeah.
I like where you're going with that one. That I like.
Set up the name with Tremaine.
All right.
There's never been like a Jackass game of any sort.
There was.
There was. Which one
Yeah.
was? What was it?
It was Jackass the game.
But what was it, Paul? What was it like?
It was Jackass the game.
But like, was it
called
on?
Monopoly.
Was it PlayStation or?
I think it was
Xbox?
PlayStation and Xbox, but it was like when it was getting done, I thought we were gonna do it with like the producers of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater game.
Yeah.
Like we were like, that's the level we want.
Activision
Yeah.
style, like whatever.
But it wasn't done. It was done by like a smaller company.
And was it like you just guys kicking the shit out of each other? What?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
There was like there was something like getting kicked in the nuts and something like have to like a bull chases you or whatever.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember. And I think it came out too at a time when those like pocket video games where you could add games into them.
Okay,
Like the
yeah.
Game Boys and the
Yes, when those
Stuff
came
like
out,
that.
That's when it
PSPs,
kind
yeah.
of came out.
Got you.
So there was like, oh, we're gonna have it on this, and you can play it like that.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Were you in the Lights Out one? Did you do the Lights Out?
Preston and I in the latest.
You were. It was
movie?
you and Preston, right?
Yeah.
Because Dave was here. He said that he thought he was literally going to die. He was scared out of his fucking
I think
mind.
everybody's seen the movie already.
Yeah, it came-
I'll give you guys the reason why you didn't see as much of Preston and I.
Okay.
So we were the first ones. So they got us first. And what happens is they call us in as groups, and we know something's up when it's not everybody all at once.
Right.
But they somehow got us that day. They're like, hey, Chris and I are going to do a bit where I'm going to take a cookie off of a cobra, but we want you guys in this like area. And we're like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. And then they're like, all right, well, you got to change your shirts. Everybody had to change and put plain colored shirts on. So Preston and I were like neon green. Well, they slammed the door and Preston jumps on me. I'm like, ah, fuck, what's this? You know, because like there's a cobra in here. What's going on? And then all of a sudden, Knox was like, hey, guys. And he's walking around, and they have the light vision. So they came, they shocked me once or twice. Knox got me, and then Preston got it. And then Preston found another dude in there that was in there with Knox. And then all of a sudden, Preston found a little light off this corner thing. And it was a curtain on a window that the tape unleashed. So Preston rips it off, and now we can see, and they can't. They still think they're in that vision. And Knox set down the cattle prod, and I went and grabbed it, and I walked up, and I got Knox, and then Preston's fighting this one guy. So we turned it around, and that's where they cut it on us.
Since they have night vision goggles on, and it didn't change for them,
and the room lit up for us.
Wow.
That is the best comeback story I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But they don't want a comeback story on Jackass.
No.
I love that.
So that's why you only saw like our little opener to it.
Oh,
so
they had
then
to
they're
put
like,
that
oh, we got to fix this for the next guys. And then Dave shows up. He's like, hey, guys. And we knew he was going into that room next, and we had to be cool. He's like, wow, you guys are like all sweaty. And what'd you guys do? And we're like, oh, we just did this yoga ball bit like out in this field. We were just doing something fun. And we're like, we don't even think it's going to be in the movie. It's kind of dumb, but we tried.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, and they're like, all right, Dave and Aaron, and bye-bye. And we were laughing.
Could you see them while they were doing it?
No, they didn't want us around.
Okay.
So they did it, and then we left.
But you knew what they were going
Yeah,
through. Oh
we
my
knew what they were
gosh.
about to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a Cobra in there too.
No.
Okay. I was like,
So
Jesus,
they-
lights
when
out the Cobra in there.
They did a switcheroo when they were doing like the break to change our shirts and stuff. That's when they pulled the Cobra out. But they had this noise.
To
That
make it
was-
sound
yeah.
like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave was like, dude, I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah.
in
And he
there.
goes, I'm just going to live here now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to live here. This is where I live now.
Where I live.
This is where I live. I'm here.
God, man.
Yeah. But once again, you guys got an exclusive story again.
I love it.
They haven't told nobody that
I
one.
love it, bro. I wish that was in the. I wish that was even in 4.5 or something.
Like that they showed what
Yeah.
like we got this little figured out thing.
You got one up on.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I wish they would have showed it too.
Has that happened a lot in the shows? Not a lot, but sometimes where someone figures something out how to get around it.
Yep. So if you see this one time too, I knew something was up, and I saw these like poured off like light things on this building, and I caught it already. And I'm like, all right, they're gonna make us sit over there. And Knox comes, hey guys, let's we're gonna play a fart game, but let's eat the snacks over here. And I'm like, okay, let's eat the snacks. So I brought Knox too, because Knox wasn't getting pranked like we were, and I like held him and made him sit right by us. And so as soon as he started walking, I knew he was gonna say something to signal.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked with him, and they just what's it called? Antiqued everybody, and you see me right out in the front of it, just like running around, like, nope, didn't get me.
I love that. I love that. I love it because like you guys kind of. I mean, you're in it. You're doing a movie. You know that you're guys going to do stuff, but at the same time, like you don't.
Yeah.
So you trying to get the fuck out of there sometimes.
Yes, yeah.
I think
You're
it
trying
adds to it.
It's such a you're on stress level so hard, and then you let your guard down that 1 second, and that's boom.
That's
right
when they get you.
Yeah,
Damn.
I hate it.
You can't have your guard up 24/7.
I know
right?
you can. It's
Dude,
hard.
really
no
hard.
one's safe. Like when I worked on
Yeah.
Viva La Bam and we had Knoxville on, he was going around like up to like PAs and shit, like with a like mouse trap.
Oh,
Like-
doing the little mouse
Yeah,
trap
just
on
snapping
them.
their ears
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
You got to watch your back.
yeah.
And you're nuts.
You're nuts for sure. Hey, let's talk about skating real quick.
Always.
I want to talk about the Dogtown board. When you were here a year ago, was that just coming out? I don't remember.
That one. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on this side.
Yeah, that actually we released it February 4th.
February
So
4th.
we released it on the day Jackass movie came out.
Amazing.
Like, Jim
Jimmy.
knew he goes
Yeah.
when you release the movie we need to reissue and drop everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Shout out
it's-
Red
sick.
Dog, man.
Yep.
yeah.
But I want to like take this board down really quick because
Take it down.
This is the board that you shaped with
Paul
Professor Schmitt.
Yes.
And I gotta say, like going down, me and Roger went down there and shaped boards with him, and it like, first of all, it's an honor to go
Yeah.
down there and shape a board with that man.
Yeah.
That dude's a legend. But it's a gnarly kind of procedure. You
Yes.
know, it's like he's really super detailed. So I wanted to know like your experience with him, like making this board.
So I was riding a certain shape that they already did, and I just tweaked it a little.
Okay.
That's a dipped board, by
I can
the
smell.
way.
I was just telling him. I was just telling him. I was telling him I don't like dipped boards. I don't like dipped boards.
Oh, great. Thanks, dude.
Anyway, so what about this Jackass thing?
So, I was right in a shape that they've already done, but I tweaked it more in my way of wanting to do something. So I went with that. The hips and the little whatever. The reason I did it is because Dogtown puts shape boards out. I ride whatever now. I'm an old dude. I'm 49 and still skating.
You have the body of a 48-year-old.
Not here. Not here. This is something else. I'll tell you a story about this. Yeah, it's like, well, we should do a shape. This is actually 22 years. Because I put my board out right before Jackass.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, my first board came out before Jackass.
Okay, wow.
So,
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Sick.
When Big Brother did the pro spotlight on me, we were also filming Jackass at the same time. So that's how,
Got you.
And that was the same shape too?
No. Back then I had a popsicle shape.
Oh, okay.
Back then was late 90s.
Yeah.
So everything was all popsicle.
Yep.
So then what made you want to do this old school shape?
Because now, after all these years, Red Dog doing boards and stuff, they're just doing shapes. They're putting popsicles out and stuff, of course. But the main boards they sell are shaped boards. And I go, well, I better put one out.
Dope. And then so you went to work with Professor Schmitt.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's an experience.
It's a
going down
way
there.
experience. You got to pick your concave. You got to pick your molds. You got to pick if you want. And I thought, well, classic. Let's do a double, front truck hole.
Yep.
And then you set it down and you go over dimension. Well, I want it here. And I want this a little tight, and so, yeah,
it's an interesting way that I don't know how he did it with you, but he, he does half the shape, right? He'll draw it out or whatever, and make it,
and then he mirrors it on the other
and
side.
he mirrors it, right?
He did, he does that for.
Okay.
He did that with me too. I think that every wood shop I've worked with, all the guys
That's
do
what
it that
they do.
way. Yeah, because you're gonna get the exact on the other side
For sure.
So.
But it's just interesting because he is so meticulous in everything he does.
Yes.
And it's if something's not right, he'll literally go back to the drawing board and start from scratch.
Fix it again.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so fun, man.
He has the brain I think the Dyson vacuum guy. Took 500 tries before he came out with the right one.
Damn, that's true.
The Dyson dude took 500 tries.
Till he came out with the right vacuum. So built it, nope, throw it away.
Damn.
Never give up,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Always trying to perfect it.
And you know why WD-40 is called WD-40?
40 tries.
40th try, nailed it.
Really?
Yes.
So that thing could have been called WD-49 or 39.
or 38. Nope, WD-40.
69.
WD
Of course.
WD1 first T.
Right, you're the best. T.
Jeez.
WD 69.
It's a new graphic for Raj. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a rad
Move
shape,
on the
dude.
knob.
It's a
Thank
rad
you.
shape. And I just love I love that Professor Schmitt is just so into it, and he'll literally have anybody down at his shop.
Yeah.
And he that's what he does. He loves to do
Sick.
that shit.
He
And
does.
I fucking when Roger and I went down, I was done after 4 hours. We'd made 2 different boards, and he started making another board.
4
and I'm
hours, damn.
I'm like, dude,
a long
I
time.
want to go
Process.
home.
Yeah.
This is your. He doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Brain tired.
He does.
You were brain tired.
I was so brain
because you
tired.
got all that new info.
Exactly.
I
And
can do
your
that.
brain was
Hey,
just
what do I do with this?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
used to it. He knows everything. So
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
It's yeah.
So to you, it was just taking up new space. You're like, hold on,
Exactly.
System
I gotta
processing.
delete some stuff here to make room.
Exactly. Let me put some stuff in the trash.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna do another release. Jim wanted to do. This
Sick.
one did really well, and then I told him I knew Steve-O and I were gonna come out with that board, so I said let's put it on hold.
Okay.
And they want to do another one, so maybe I'll think of not dipping it. I'll go.
Don't
this-
go off of
Yeah.
Go double dip.
Oh.
double dip.
Double dip.
Damn.
Dang.
Oh, from one side's one color, one side's the other?
You do that?
Yeah.
Think
Or
like a
you
pill.
just dip it twice.
I was like, I don't.
That's what I was thinking. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny is when I think, because I remember I was telling you earlier about the dipped boards, and I'm not a fan of dipped boards.
Yeah.
But you know, for me, when I picture a dipped board, it's like always like a bright color. It's like a white or something.
Okay.
And so when you put the grip tape on, and then it starts hitting the ground on the sides, that it just looks like shit after a while.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
Alright.
like the dipped boards. This is black.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll
Okay.
put the sheet of grip tape on here. I'll run it.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, not that one. We don't have any more. And
You
that
don't
one
have any more?
guys, yeah. That's it. So we don't, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the next run. What I liked about dip boards always when I was younger, too, is if it was a stained bottom and you wore off the tail or nose or even the center really good, that next new color came through and you're like, whoa.
That was rare too, though. I feel like.
Yeah, it was rare.
Yeah.
So,
I remember Alien Workshop. Well, when I started skating, they had a lot of dip boards.
silver. They did a
Yeah.
lot of silver. And
Yeah.
then the color would come through.
What was the company they did also? Seek.
Seek, yes.
Seek had a lot of silver
They don't have foils.
foil stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Alien, they had a lot of dipped boards.
In different
I feel
colors, a lot for
Yeah.
different pros and stuff like that.
Fluorescents
But
were great.
the what?
The fluorescent ones.
Yeah, I those boards were steep, man.
Yeah.
I remember skating that
I just
one.
loved them.
I loved them.
Yeah.
I'd I'd trade them in and put big chocolate stickers on those boards. I just loved the steep concave back then.
Oh, you liked Super
I
Steve?
loved it. I'm more mellow now,
him.
but
Yeah.
back then I dug it. I loved it.
Crazy. I
Yeah.
grew up, well, I always just loved world boards ever since day one, and I loved the concave everything.
They were
They were good. They were
Yeah.
good boards.
Yeah.
So, but I remember
was that Prime boards?
Prime.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were
Super
good.
good.
Since day one.
OG
or day
Prime.
one?
Yeah, the
not
OG,
Prime
OG,
that.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Prime
Other
that's
shit.
not Prime that's moved
ain't the-
around a
It
hundred
ain't the
times.
same, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, you gotta. It's like a restaurant that just takes all their machine stuff and moves it somewhere else. You're not gonna get the same burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this
Whole
is
new
the
staff.
place.
Whole new staff.
Yeah. Nope. Different stuff.
Yeah, those old world boards were phenomenal. When they had the blank boards too, when that era was going on.
When they would just do graphics under the trucks,
Yeah.
that was good because then that was.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I
They did.
got a-
Damn, I forgot they did
I
that.
I got a blank board.
Dude, when the blank board era was kind of over and done with, and they kind of stopped all that, I would still like take like turpentine or I would try to scrape all my graphics off to try to like preserve. Yeah, man, I kept doing it.
Deluxe used to use that water soluble paint. You just like wet a rag and just wipe it off.
Oh wow.
It'll come right off. Yeah, that's crazy.
I loved the blank boards. I mean, I saw you guys very influential.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We didn't want that. They did that on purpose.
right?
Yeah, but it
And it
turned out
backfired on 'em.
that we ended up liking it.
Yeah.
Well, they did that because of
Because we were taking so many boards that
and
it's like,
selling
why
them.
are they gonna just take the boards? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you need boards, we'll just give you boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started
You
giving
know.
them blank boards, thinking like it would stop them from selling.
or taking
Like just
boards they
basically
can sell.
bouncing
Yeah.
out the skate shops or whatever else.
Yeah.
what's the most boards you think you took from World back then? Like, do you think you
At
took
one time?
Yeah, 30.
No, I never went hard. Definitely never went like hard in the paint. Only for the portion where I got the wheels. That's when it was. But for boards, they would just be standard shit. You know, if we're going on a trip for like a month or some shit, I'd take like 10 to 15 boards.
Okay, but wheels
Wheels for days.
like
that,
50.
That was at that one moment, probably like 30 to 40 sets.
Just imagine people like 1, 2.
It's a full, it's a full pillowcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't counting. I would just say, "Brrr," and then after
Yeah.
I count them and be like, all right, I got an extra fucking wheel. God damn it.
I love that, dude.
Damn.
What that was a time in
Dude,
skateboarding.
I remember those days. Dude, day would come around, everybody. All my buddies, Brandon Boogs, you know them, they would all get boards from Day, and I'd be like, dang, you guys are stacking up boards. It's crazy.
Yeah, I
it
mean,
was crazy.
Everyone got
times.
comfortable. That's for
Yeah.
sure. You know, and then started taking advantage of it. You know, so
For
The
sure.
crazy part is that company still made so much money, no
Totally.
matter what.
especially at that time.
That
Yeah.
during that time, they were the kid, the young little pros were just, raiding shop, but nope, still making money.
Oh yeah.
So
So
there was
those-
such an energy coming from those brands, you know what I mean? And all the
Yeah.
talent that was over there was just like, fuck, what are they doing over there? We want that. And then they had great boards too. And the graphics were next level shit. Like it was just the
Those-
time, you know?
Yeah.
those boards were all promoted out already in like that cage thing. Were they already like taken out of inventory just for you guys?
in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then that's when they just started making blanks.
Oh, okay.
Because we would be jumping over trying to get them.
Dude, that's so nuts.
Yeah, but when they started
psycho.
writing blanks, and the entire industry wanted to write blanks, and they couldn't sell the boards they had printed, and it just kind of backfired on them.
It didn't work out the way they wanted.
And then everybody got bummed when skate shops were able to buy from the wood shops their own blanks.
Oh, yeah.
that was
And it then turned into like
Shop boards, no.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was then a crazy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not mad at that though. To a degree, like I could understand because there was definitely kids that couldn't really afford the more expensive board, and this was like a little more cost effective for those kids. But however, it did hurt the brands.
It did, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
blank
think it still does to this day? Because
Well-
I know there's shops they post and they do their board, they do their own boards, but I don't think it hurts.
I think it's a lot of things that hurt, right? I think it's just like
Combination.
the amount of
I'll
companies
tell you
there
who's
are.
not hurting is
Yeah.
people making the boards.
No, they're
Yeah.
not hurting because they're making them for everybody.
Right. That's
true.
But even back then, there weren't, 200 different companies.
Right.
There was like just a handful
Yeah.
of dope companies. Nowadays, there's thousands of companies.
Yeah.
There's
From
grassroots
Yeah.
stuff up to like the big. So I don't know. I think a lot of stuff hurts.
I'm still tripping about you being into the super kicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm still like, did you ever go and make your own board? Like,
Never.
You know how shops had those like super old blanks? They were like, and you're like, man, one day. I was like, what if you made your own board ever?
I don't know. Because when you earlier you were like, yeah, you just probably got your boards because I bought all my boards from these guys.
Okay.
Like Costin and
Yep.
Tim Gavin and everything. $20, 25 with grip. If they felt nice. They'd give me the grip tape. What I'm saying?
$20.
$10 for
Here's a
wheels.
sticker.
Yeah. Tim Gavin, I'd probably buy the shirt off his back. He'd probably sell it to me for $2. Like Gavin would sell anything.
Wow.
I was never a shape guy until I think I got into like sponsored and I had a choice.
Gotcha.
Then you started to, but even then I wasn't. I just found a shape that I liked and then stuck with it.
Yeah.
But as far as the super kicks, I don't know how I got into that. Maybe I just saw them at the skate shop and tried it or something, and then
worked.
I dug it.
Nice.
There's something about the kick and the way that it snapped and everything. Like I kind of got addicted to it.
And
Gotcha.
balance and a nose grind.
No, yeah,
Well,
maybe. I don't
you know what's funny is when you're on a company and they make that certain board, right? Like whether it's bareback or whatever. As a rider, you usually just skate in those boards. You start getting curious about what's going on out there.
Sure.
But what other boards? Like what are the other like board companies using?
Yeah.
I know PGI. You guys used PGI back then, and
I don't know.
It was Girl
Yes,
and Chocolate
yes.
made it. Like, and I was like, I couldn't skate the bareback boards, but I could skate the PGI boards. And I would do the same thing. I would get those girl boards, sticker up expedition stickers on them. And that was my thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know.
You did what worked for you at that time.
Yeah.
You found
Yeah,
that
yeah.
this works, whether or
And
not it was
I
the
would
right
get-
thing to do.
Yeah, and I got that board, and I go into bareback, and they're like, "Can you just replicate this board?" They come back with the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Nothing close.
And you're
Yeah.
like, "You tried it." I literally I feel like a whole different person when I skate on this board. So that whole stuff is so wild. Like the board madness
Yes.
thing is so real.
is.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It is.
unbelievable.
And
Yeah.
it's so crazy how like the millimeters make differences.
yes, yeah,
You know?
and like of like the concave and how flat
Yeah.
it is, whatever,
Or where it
We-
kicks, where the trucks hit
Yeah.
the kick.
the
all that.
wheelbase.
Yep.
Yep.
I think kind of what I know now, I kind of wish maybe I could go back in time and like make my own shape.
Gotcha.
Like go with the Professor Schmitt and make my own
Back
shape.
then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too. Because here's the funny story. So I got on Sonic in '96.
Yep.
They were my first sponsor before Dogtown.
Uh-huh.
And when I got on, it was the time that Sonic's like, we're the only company with the biggest wheelbase. So I wasn't actually riding their boards. I was riding Tomieto whippersnappers. They had a perfect shape out, perfect board, and I was riding those. And we were on tour, and I needed a new board, and I was at a shop putting one together. No joke, this kid came and goes, what board's that? And I'm like, oh, it's a whippersnapper. Kid goes, can I get a whippersnapper? And the whole Sonic team's behind me like, why didn't you say it's Sonic? No way. And I'm like, oh, Messed up there.
Damn.
What was the whippersnapper? What was?
It had
The
the
two little
little
kids?
the two little kids.
Yeah, Todd Swankron?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was their smaller board back
Oh,
then.
okay.
What was the wheelbase on something like that?
I
Do you
think
remember?
it was 14. I think it was one of the
Oh,
first
seriously?
boards that was 14 back then.
Oh, and what was the Sonic doing? 15?
They were
or
doing
6?
that. They're like, we got the biggest wheel, 15 and a half, 16.
Oh, jeez.
And they're like, there's no way I could write a shape on there.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! So would you
We're
stick
going to
her
the
up?
candy warehouse.
Yeah, would
Yeah,
you stick her
I
up your board?
had to do the sticker up.
Yeah.
thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Full sticker up.
Gotta do it.
It's so funny when we try to get by. You know, it's like because we like a certain thing. I think
Yes.
Markovich was on, and he painted his whole truck to look like what was it, an Orion or some shit,
Silver.
or like
Well, I don't remember.
He was telling us that, but he's
Yeah.
like painted it just to look, and then he got caught in a business transworld
destructive
business because he just posed with it, and
yeah.
then they kicked him off.
Dang.
Oh man.
I was skating one time when I was up there with Andy Roy, and he was on Duff's at the time, but he was wearing Vans. And we were doing this doubles on this mini ramp up north where I was doing a 5.0 and he was airing over me. And they's like, oh, we can't really post that because I'm not wearing Duff's in it. And I'm like, all right. Or like put it to an ad or send it. And I'm like, all right. But someone has the photo somewhere where I'm doing 5.0 and Andy's airing over me.
That's sick.
Yeah.
You should put. Somebody should. Yeah.
Somebody should have it.
They should get
yeah.
that out there.
I think he would be cool now. He'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever
you can't be
happened.
responsible for it now.
How many years ago was that? Was that quite a while
Late
ago?
90s, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Late
Let's say
90s.
Duff's has not been around for a while.
Yeah.
I feel like,
I think
so.
they're still around.
Well, they're like in Europe or something, right?
But he's not on them.
Yeah.
I definitely know Andy Roy is not on Duff.
Oh, how about another Discord question?
Totally.
You like those? Those are
Love
fun. Let's see. Here's one. Here we go. This is from Adam Dlackinen. Did you ever feel like Jackass was taking you away from skating?
At times, I seriously did.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can
there
see
was
that.
times. I went through times like when we first did it and different things where I went, is this the right decision I made?
You were even contemplating that.
Yeah, like did I go the right route? Was this and all that? And then I'm like, you know what? Everybody in life, I think, contemplates different. You can even say, oh, did I choose the right board company to go with? Or
Sure.
did I make a right decision to go to the contest or so? But it was one of the things that I felt like, could I have just stayed and just skated and done something, or where would I have taken it? And I go, well, I think it was the route that was meant to be.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
you can't regret what you've done. You just gotta make the next time better.
I think when you're in the moment too, and maybe you're out doing some Jackass stuff, but you miss skating so
Yes.
much, and you're like,
And that's-
"Fuck, man!" Like,
That's kind of a good thing. That shows you skating. Is
important to you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important.
exactly.
Yeah, you
And-
should also be fortunate, like, to be in that situation as well. Mind you, yes, it's taken away from skateboarding, but like,
But
this
to
is
be-
a fucking.
but to
A
be
lot
like,
can come from this.
What should I do? Should I make movies? Or should I keep skating? You know, like, wow, I feel pretty bad. I have.
Let me
those
call
options.
Leonardo and see what he says.
Exactly, bro.
I will say, okay, here's something. I don't know if I've ever told this story with you. I've told it in interviews. One of the best things that ever happened to me was I went down to Costa Rica to film one day on a stupid movie, but they sent me down for 5 days. I got there at night, slept in this like cabana on the beach where I hear things crawling on the roofs.
Ooh.
And next thing I know, I wake up. It's my day off. I'm like, oh, I want to go down to the beach. And I'm walking towards the beach.
This is Bruce Willis story.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told it.
You told on your last
Yeah,
time.
okay.
The best.
So it's stuff like that, though, in life
Yeah.
that, like, boom, like, that happened because, you know?
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
skinny dipping with Bruce Willis on the beach. It's amazing.
And the still thing, yeah.
Crazy.
What a
You ever talk to him
moment.
still? You reach out to him
No,
now?
I haven't. I'm not. Hey, Bruce, want to go skinny dip? Yeah.
How bad would that text be from you? Like, yeah.
Oh, hey, honey, I'm going to Costa Rica.
Yeah. Wee man just texted me. We're going skinny dipping.
You're gonna go relive a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah.
I think we all kind of go through the wondering, right? What,
Yeah.
What if?
there were regrets on certain things or
Yeah.
career paths and stuff like that. But I think you made the the right move.
Yeah.
Think
Because
so,
you could
yeah.
still skate when you're filming Jackass,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Do they kind of don't want you to skate a little bit, or
I don't think they care.
they don't care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, when Jackass first started, it was skating and prank kind of stuff,
Yeah.
but
Right.
it totally changed.
It shifted.
So that's when I think I had that. Is this the way? You know?
Oh yeah.
That's where I was like thinking, because I did like the both of it and
Right.
doing shenanigans while skating.
And then now they're like fully going away
It's
from
just-
that, and
yeah.
you're like, damn, I'm kind of
Yep.
abandoning
Yeah.
what I love.
Can we get a
But-
skit here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long are they filming the movie for?
Yeah. About 6 months.
Oh shit! Well, okay.
It's a long
Yeah.
time.
But you can still skate in between.
You can.
Yeah. Do you go onto set and skate and
Yeah.
stuff like that? Yeah.
Of course. Like Dave and I and Chris, we all mess around.
No one
Steve-O,
demanded
too.
to be a mini ramp on set.
That's what I've always wanted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, one of the best skits that where Big Brother started was like, Johnny Knoxville dropping in on the handrail.
Yeah.
It's like all these skate
at Hollywood High.
Yeah. So it's like it started
Yeah,
from skating.
it did.
And it would be awesome if somehow that came back into play
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville, I don't know what would drop it on dude, the mega fucking ramp.
Mega ramp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
the
There we
loop.
go.
The loop.
The
oh,
there's
Oh,
the loop too.
oh my that might be.
too much.
Well, actually, I don't know. He got hit by a bull. That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so gnarly. I mean, just watching that,
That's
getting
the
hit by the bull.
third time. Like, okay, you've done it. We get it. You can. Yeah.
But didn't he also say like he knows how to get hit by the bull or
Yeah.
something? But then that one he misjudged it or something, and
He should sketch a bull.
Yeah. What?
You know, sketching when you hold onto a car. He should sketch a bull.
Oh yeah.
Good luck, dude.
That, yeah.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think you could sketch a bull.
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
bull's got a mind of its own.
Totally.
But that was scary to
that
watch.
was a gnarly.
That
one.
was scary.
The last one. We were just talking about it the other day. He texted me, and I'm like, and it was vague, and I'm like, okay, huh? Vague what? And he calls me. He's like, oh, dude, I reread the text. Sorry, man. I think I've been hit by too many bulls or whatever. And I go, yeah, that last one was an amazing magic trick. Because that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was a
yeah.
magic trick.
Dude.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, he did. He texted me, so I'm like, huh? What? Vague? Like, so he called me and goes, sorry, man, I reread it.
Dude.
Do you guys all keep in touch a lot?
Yeah.
After the videos or after the
Yeah.
movies? Nice.
Yeah.
What do you guys get together and do stuff or just
The most I get together is with Preston.
okay?
Preston
Oh,
and I
sick.
sneak off places and just go do stuff. He goes, want to go to New York just to hang out? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
And we do. We done Vegas, New York. We did in COVID, so mid us filming during COVID, there was that 25% period where things were open 25%. And he goes, hey, let's meet somewhere. And we were both going to drive, but then last minute came, we both flew. And it was Aspen, Colorado. And I mapped it from his house to my house and to the spot. It was within 5 miles of being the exact middle point between our homes.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, Aspen, Colorado. And I'm like, we met in the middle.
How did you even do that?
I just did his from where the hotel we stayed at. I mapped it to his house, and then I mapped it to.
But
my
what made
house.
you want to map it?
I'm a numbers guy.
Oh, you
and
are?
I love that kind
Okay.
of
That's
stuff.
tight.
Like, I wonder how
Yeah.
far I am from here, and then
Yeah,
how
yeah.
far we are from here.
Yeah, and I just wanted to do it on the
Wow.
blue.
Yeah.
That's
and I
kind
go,
of crazy.
Dude, we're within 5 miles.
What is it like
That's
going
a
on
weird
when
one.
you go on these trips? Are people coming up to you and fanning out? And you're just like,
Seems like it.
you have to get people get fanning out on you. What's your reaction? Do you get involved with it a lot? or-
Totally. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like the one I just told earlier about the guy, like that gets a little weird. But most people are like, hey, don't mean to bother you, but can I just get a picture? And you're like, yeah. And it takes 2 minutes. And
Yeah.
you take
Right.
a picture and everybody's happy and moves on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's like 99% of the time.
Yeah. Unless you get a guy shaking at you.
Yeah.
pissed.
You're like, whoa, dude.
You're at a wedding and somebody wants to kick you in the ball, kick them in the balls.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, not the place.
Yeah.
We're not going to take the bride's moment away right now.
really.
They were skating the curbs, what, like a month, 2 months? 2
Yeah,
months ago?
2 months ago.
And cops rolled up, and the cops were like sneaking photos of him skating.
No way.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Did
Yeah.
you
see them?
ask?
It happens all the time.
Oh, they're just kind of like,
No, but did you see the cops doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you knew they were taking photos.
Oh, we know. Just let it be.
Okay. Okay.
I used to get bummed, But then I thought about it, I'm like, what? There are 2 fans that are on their Instagram are gonna see it, like who
Right,
cares,
right.
you know?
Yeah,
And then I'm like, what? That we did this to be out, you know? So
Yeah.
for
it's
sure.
like, let everybody
You're
film.
like, tag me.
Yeah. I am Wee Man.
Airdrop me the clip.
Yep.
That's cool though. It's rad because I mean, listen, our moods change every day, right? If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you don't really want to deal with people. You know, it's like
Or something happens, you get some news.
there you
You
right.
know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's why I know not to bother anybody. You don't know, like they could have just gotten off of a crazy phone call or
Exactly.
got a call this morning, you know, and their day is different, you know.
Yeah.
So
But it seems like when you're in the public's eye, and you're out there in public, you kind of have to like
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
put it
kick me in
on
the
a little
nuts.
bit.
Here's
you
a
know?
funny
You do.
one. It's star one. My sister came. My family came to the first Jackass premiere. Whole family. I invited them all, and I see Anthony Kiedis, and I'm like, oh hey, Sabrina, take a picture of me and Anthony. Let me see if I can get a picture with Anthony. I love him from Red.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. And I was like, wow, that's weird. So I'm like, Anthony, can I get a photo? He goes, oh yeah. And I hand the photo. I'm like, Sabrina, take it. And Anthony then gave a weird look. And so I took the photo, and Anthony goes, oh, do you want a photo now? And she goes, okay, yeah. I guess she went up earlier, asked Anthony for a photo, and he said no.
Oh.
And then when I came and he realized she was my sister, he's like, okay, yeah, like, we can get a
damn.
photo now.
Wow. What's up with these
Yeah.
photos? The cheerleaders,
Yeah.
Anthony
People
Kiedis.
see it, you're like, oh yeah.
So, yeah, that was a long time ago. Sorry, Anthony.
Yeah.
That's like 20 years ago.
Throwing them under the bus, man.
You never know though. You gotta
Yeah.
have your best foot forward sometimes.
Yeah. And you don't know, like,
What-
he didn't know, like, that was my sister,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But also, he could have been in the middle of something too.
Also,
yes,
You
yes.
know,
You
I don't
never
know.
know.
But it's funny, man. The first impressions can last on people too.
Yeah.
Like-
Like, I always remember that story now.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, somebody that comes up, and wants your photo and you deny them, like
Yeah.
they're gonna.
Oh, the gnarliest. This is so crazy that you say this. So the artist Future, he went up to Scottie Pippen as a young kid and like, I want to get your autograph. I'm a big fan. And Scottie Pippen was like, nah, man, I ain't got time, whatever. Years later, Scottie Pippen's wife gets fucked by Future. Wow.
Oh.
And he remembered that and told that story. I'm like, dude, you got to be careful, bro.
Wow.
Whoa.
Pretty gnarly, dude. Pretty
Okay,
gnarly.
that's next level.
Yeah.
That's holding a grudge
Yeah.
way too long.
He remembered that, bro, and like took that with him, and now he's in this position where he can just whatever.
Wow.
Hey, Scottie Pippen, dude.
Scottie Pippen, bro.
Look at
Had him in the crosswalk.
Payback.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful who you are a dick to, bro.
Dang.
But not only that, though, I mean, it can last on somebody, and they can remember for the rest of their lives. Like, man, Wee Man I met him, man. He was such a dick, like.
About Sam Cool.
I'm
About Sam Cool,
not saying,
I-
but you know what? I've had those experiences too with those. Well, I
Yeah.
guess somebody just kind of rubbing me the wrong way, and I still remember it to this day.
Yeah.
And it just kind of sucks.
Yep.
Because you could be a big fan of somebody.
Yeah.
Happened to me when I was taking photos with the T-Bud, the couple of the Clippers, Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles.
Dicks.
I was a big Quentin Richardson fan, and Quentin Richardson just gave me nothing, no looks, said hi, whatever, and just left. Darius Miles is leaving, walking down the hallway, turns around, sees me, comes back down the hallway, says, "Hey, later, man. That was really good. That was fun, man. Nice to meet you." And then walked away.
Amazing.
And I was like, "Fucking Darius Miles, dude. Fuck this Quentin Richardson, dude. Darius Miles is my guy."
And he was a younger kid too, right? I'm sure.
It was young Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Crazy.
But it lasted. That was
You still remember that?
Impression.
Lasting impression.
Lasting impression.
I don't know where Quentin Richardson is right now.
He's not married, is he? Beat him to the same.
Gotta creep up on him, girl.
You better watch out, Q. You know what I'm saying?
He's got a boyfriend.
Got him in my crosshairs.
Oh man.
What about Jackass Shark Week?
Oh, that too.
That too.
Oh, we didn't even
Another
speak
thing on the list.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I'm not a fan of sharks. I don't like them. I don't like the ocean.
No?
No, why
So
would I?
you wouldn't even scuba dive? Or
No,
anything?
if I was in a cage, yes.
Okay, yeah.
I would cage it.
Okay. Cage is easy. That's
That's
very,
no problem.
That's very elementary.
No, wait, hold. You wouldn't scuba dive just to scuba dive?
Like you're in Hawaii or something.
Oh, I would scuba. Yeah, but I mean, if
Not with sharks.
no,
around.
no. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just talking about sharks
Okay.
in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you don't mind sharks?
No, and I never even, before this Shark Week, I'd never been scuba diving. Been snorkeling, like that kind of stuff. But I'm like, all right, we get to scuba dive. Did a 20-minute little test the day before. Next day, I was 45 feet underwater with the sharks.
No way.
Sketch.
It was awesome.
No cage.
No cage. I did cage for a little bit, but I didn't. I was like, I already went scuba diving. Like I did the scuba dive test.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want the cage. And
What was the feeling you felt in the water? So you weren't threatened in any way by the sharks? Like, how did
No.
that feel?
because I'd also learned shark. Well, I'm not a scientist, but I've heard that they only attack at sea level. When you're down at their level, they're like, I don't know what happens here. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They just go for their food. But
Which is normally at the sea level.
sometimes, but if they smell like cut up fish down below, they're
Right.
eating it.
Now, when you go into like a Shark Week experience, are you being schooled
Yeah.
on like, hey, these
Yeah.
sharks are this way?
Yes.
These are a predator of this and whatever, and don't do this. Maybe stray away from doing whatever.
Don't go up and just like try and grab it, and give it a kiss. You know?
Don't look them in the eye.
Yeah. But
I think that's like an unwritten
Shark
rule.
kiss.
Unwritten rule.
you know, but no, but they told us like certain sharks, like we saw silky reef and another shark, and those kind of sharks are a little bit more mellow, and they're sharks that'll bite you and let go.
Okay.
And then there's like there's more aggressive sharks like tiger sharks or a couple other sharks that when they bite, it's on. Like I bit, it's mine now. And
Wow.
so yeah, there's different aggressive in sharks
Yeah.
too.
Because they spin too.
Yeah.
Like they get a hold of you and they spin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
do
a
kind of like that
alligator.
alligator
Barrel
move.
roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I just seen that, dude. This dude
Guy
put
got his finger ripped up?
and he started spinning around. He's like, "Oh, I just lost my finger."
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
goodness, dude.
Yeah, don't try and do it. Don't be a shark dentist. Let's see how your teeth are doing.
And all in the wrong place, like, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm Steve-O, and this is Shark Dentist.
Oh my god.
That would be a good one.
That would be.
It would be horrifying,
I'm
but
Steve-O, and I'm going to brush this teeth shark.
Oh my
Shark
God.
teeth.
This teeth shark.
Hygiene is important for sharks.
Yeah.
So it was cool though. It must have been fun also to get the crew back together
Yeah.
and do another little.
It was
thing,
fun. This
excursion.
time, they did it the year before. I didn't go on that year. And that was the year Poopies got bit. But
Right.
we did it this year, and we went a little bit bigger and made a bigger opening. And
Okay.
kind of played off of that, but made it more fun.
Right.
Bigger
So-
sharks.
Yeah, more sharks. Went deep in with them instead of just jumping over them. So
What month is that usually? happen?
summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fascinating creatures though.
Yeah.
I mean sharks. I mean that. It's fascinating. I love learning about them. Like I love a Shark Week or a documentary on sharks or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's super. Man, they're.
You know what's nuts is thinking about whales too, and how huge whales are.
Yeah.
Dude.
It is like they're bigger than this whole apartment, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is fucking.
And
How
if,
is something?
and if you get sucked into their mouth,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's what I always imagine. If you're swimming and and you're like, I have nowhere to go, and the whale's just like, well, I'm just gonna eat you.
I
You know
heard,
what I mean?
I heard
You're
about
not-
that
yeah.
recently. Somebody
Yeah.
got swallowed,
but then let out.
then got let out.
Yeah.
How do you get let out? What do you mean? Just open your mouth back up? And
Yeah, through the blowhole.
Oh,
You
no.
just-
It was not.
no, that's not how they could do it. I thought you get shot
That was
up.
the kayaker, right?
I think it
Was
was.
it-
It was like
kayaker?
a woman kayaker. I
Yeah.
It
think.
happened in Pinocchio too.
yeah, Pinocchio. That was a big whale, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I went whale watching 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Where?
Down in
Dana Point.
Yeah, that area.
Yeah.
Did you see any?
Saw 2 blue whales.
Okay.
I went up 2 years ago up in Santa Barbara. Saw 2 blue and grays and all that.
Saw a ton of dolphins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins
That's
are
for sure.
rad.
Yeah.
I love
Dolphins
dolphins.
are cool. If dolphins
They're
are
super
around, sharks aren't
You're
around.
good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's the biggest whale?
blue,
Isn't it like the
it's the
What's the?
sperm whale.
sperm whale?
Sperm whale is the biggest whale.
It's kind of
Jeez.
ironic. Or
Yeah.
Weird. Like,
The littlest word with the biggest
yeah.
whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember
Massive.
skateboarding? Whalecock skateboard.
Whalecock.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Whalecock skateboard.
There you go.
Dave
Wow.
Dave brought one when he came.
Yeah.
He did.
He had a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had.
Whalecock board.
Yeah.
He whipped
Yeah.
out his whalecock.
Yeah. That was the other Dave Carney's board company.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Is he still doing it? I know he's got
No.
the Instagram, I believe.
Oh, he still has Whalecock skateboards Instagram?
I believe so.
Dang.
Check
Better
him out.
hold on to that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Check him out.
Is he the one with the garage skate shop? San Diego?
No, that's Jason Carney.
Jason Carney.
Jason.
Yeah.
All the
Skate
Carneys.
shop?
Oh,
Well,
the
Carney's, you know.
Slappies?
Carneys.
Slappies.
Slappies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Slappies.
Slappies.
Slappy's Garage.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was your shop sponsor
ET
back in the
Surf.
day? ET Surf.
Yeah. Worked there and all, too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Hermosa Beach.
Hermosa. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still a good spot, man.
Still there.
Yeah.
Is
They're-
it
they're
mainly
legends.
just surf? Is it surf and skate still, or?
Yeah, surf and skate.
Awesome.
All these dudes used to come because Rocco would come and hang out with the owner Ed. So
We just
then
went there.
they always would say, "Go put your boards together at ET." Then the girls team, when it went to girls, still came to ET. Rick, everybody, yeah.
We went there just recently. If it was like a Grizzly signing.
Oh no way!
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty
There
random.
you
but
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, ET surfboards worldwide.
Is that their only shop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one and only.
Yep.
Huh.
Holding it down.
It's been there
Yeah.
for years then.
72.
Since 72.
And we're so
I can't do that
50
math.
years.
Wow.
50 years.
That's amazing.
Congrats.
Was it just a surf shop at first? No, it was a.
Oh, always skate.
always
Always,
skate.
surf and skate.
Yeah.
Worm, Kevin Anderson, original skater.
Damn, dude.
Still works there, I think, even.
Damn.
Yeah.
Holding it down.
Is he the manager, or is he still like?
He's just a shop guy. Yeah. Like manager assistant.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man. How about another Discord question? We got one more.
One more. Let's
One
do
more.
this.
This is about the van life. Was
Oh.
van life liberating for you?
It was totally liberating
Was
for
it?
you. You know what it really proved to me?
Hmm.
And it's going to be skateboard weird. Because a lot of skateboarders are hoarders. I know people.
Yeah, okay.
It let me know that you don't need this stuff.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? You really don't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool stuff to have and things like that. But
It's just stuff.
It's just stuff.
Because you were on the road 11 months?
11 months, yeah.
Damn.
And I loved it. It was fun.
What's something that you realized you didn't need?
You don't need like every T-shirt, every clothes, you don't need boxes of stuff, and And when I go now to like, if someone wants to give me a package I just give me one. That's all I
Right.
need. I'm gonna use it now,
Yeah, yeah.
and then if I need another, I'll come back. No, take all this, man. And I'm like,
You don't need
Jesus.
because like unfortunately a lot of that's just going to go in your closet
Yeah.
that you're never going to see.
yeah,
And again,
exactly.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you don't have like a storage or anything?
Nope. Oh, I have one storage, but it's like old junk.
Right.
And I'm like, I need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I don't have like old boards or nothing in it. Like I've seen a lot, like Hosoi has a storage with stuff,
Gnarly.
other people, and I'm like, all right, yeah.
Should we
but-
film him like raiding his storage unit?
oh, it'd be like 2 minutes. I think I can tell you what I have in it. I have like a couple pairs of shoes. I have some magazines, and I think an old bed frame. Like it's old junk.
why are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do
Why
you
are you
have
paying
it
for a
still?
storage
Yeah.
unit?
I know. I don't know. I think there's one thing in there. I'm like, oh yeah, or like childhood thing.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I always think about a storage unit too. If it's in a storage unit and you never see it, why do you even have it?
Yeah. Good call. I'm gonna get rid of it. Next time I come on, I'll be like, nope, don't have it anymore.
Get that another bed.
Yeah.
Bed
Yeah.
frame's gone.
Yeah, if you had a bunch of boards in there that meant something to you, or
Yeah.
That would be hard for me because I have like a bunch of like just archive stuff from just history of like shoes and clothes and shit. So it would be hard for me to just be like, I don't want this shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
yeah.
and then magazines and fucking.
Well, archival shit is different, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah,
reason to
yeah,
have
yeah.
a storage, but yeah, I think majority of the people have storage units with just like shit that they had in their house into storage.
Right.
And you're like, well, why not just give it away or throw it away?
I was thinking of letting it go, and hopefully it's on one of those shows. And then all of a
Storage.
sudden, people are like, dude, I got Wee Man's, like, there's a board in here. Or
Yeah.
something, you know what I mean? And it would almost be funnier that
Storage
that happened.
Wars.
Yeah,
That would be good.
A Storage War episode, and somebody gets it. Because those are pretty good.
I love those fucking shows.
Yeah.
Should leave him a couple presents.
Yeah.
Damn.
I ended up I had so much stuff in my place. We're so lucky as skateboarders get so much free product.
Yes.
Like that's the one thing in this industry that is amazing. We get so much free product.
But it's product that is worth stuff. Like later
Yeah.
on, like if we would have known,
Yes.
certain stuff that we got actually had value.
Yeah. Oh, especially
So-
back then when you guys were getting free stuff back in
Yeah.
the day. But I thought it was kind of cool because I dropped off a bunch of it at the skate park, put it all together. And I was skating here today, and I saw this dude wearing an LRG shirt that was mine and a pair of S shoes that I left there too. And I was like, see, I'm glad someone found use of it. It was like
Yeah.
fully just wearing it.
It's rad.
And I don't know. I just thought that was kind of cool.
Here's the funny one. I took a whole bunch of old shirts and a couple news that I had to like Goodwill. And then my buddy, next thing you know, he saw it all like on like eBay. And the person even put Wee Man's old shirts. And,
No
like,
way!
There was like 10 of
Wow,
them.
he was working there that day.
Yeah.
I'm taking these shit. Wee
Yeah,
Man's dropping
I
these.
seriously have it. And I'm like, if the guy makes some money off of it, I don't care. Like, that's funny.
It's on eBay. He has no proof. I
Yeah.
could post something of my own and say
Yeah.
it's Wee Man's.
Yeah.
Like, there's no proof.
No, I know.
true.
But I was laughing. I'm like, I just dropped it off.
He took it all and put it on eBay. Holy shit.
So
People
funny.
gotta stay on their
Hey,
hustle, bro.
I was going to say respect.
That's
hustle.
why I said
Yeah.
too. If he's gonna make some money off it, he earns it. Go for it.
Damn.
Yeah, like-
Even if he name dropped.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
I'll come by and
Freebie.
sign it all. Just give me a little bit.
You
Crazy.
should have left a comment. Just drop this off at Goodwill. Unbelievable.
If you guys want some more, just come to my house. But yeah, that was what was very liberating.
It was just discovering that
Yeah.
kind of material objects don't really matter.
Steve-O and I talked about this the other day, that about material things. I asked him because I had a Breitling.
Oh, the watch.
Breitling watch. Monster gave it to me. It was a Bentley edition.
Wow.
Pretty worth some money. All that.
Okay.
And I think I may have lost it or misplaced it or something. And I was like, at first I was like, But I go, you know what? It's just a watch.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can get another one. It's going to do the same thing. Tell time. And I thought, well, lesson learned. If there's some ever value like that or kind of whatever. And I asked Steve, I go, dude, I remember you were hyped. You got your same exact Rolex that your dad had when you were a kid, but you diamond you diamond it up. I go, whatever happened? You still have it? He goes, psh, I don't know, lost it or something. And I'm like, all right, I guess that I see. We're both like on the same page. I see that. So
Right,
I was
right.
kind of stoked about it. So wherever that watch is, if the one I had, if somebody has it and they're stoked for them.
I'm
It's on
sure they
eBay.
are.
It's on eBay right now. Wee Man's old
The Goodwill.
Breitling.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was another
That's good though. I think sometimes it's nice. I'm a minimalist, so but we do just after a year, you gain so much stuff.
dude. Anytime,
It's insane.
Yeah.
And so like I'm trying to go through my whole place and just clean house, and I'm just
Nice.
like, what do I have? Why do I have this?
Yeah.
Like,
It's taking up space.
and it's plus companies sending you stuff and all
Yes.
that, and like I'm with you nowadays. It's just like I just like don't send me a box of rand. Like I just want like this thing.
Because I
That's
know
it.
I'm gonna wear this.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna use this.
I'm gonna rock this, or like you said, use this. I'm not gonna. I don't want anything else.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
eBay the rest.
It's just, but it's just gonna sit.
Yeah.
And just do. It's just gonna sit in my closet.
Yep.
So
And I always think I might hook up a friend or whatever, but then you hold on to it, and then you never hook somebody up.
Right.
Yeah.
Move it somewhere else in your house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just take what you want. Because when I was a kid, man, oh my God, if I could go into a company and raid, I would.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
God, I remember
Yep.
I went into drawers one time.
Say, go ahead.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
that's an old company bringing
Drawers,
up.
yeah.
Drawers.
Me and Robbie McKinley, I forget who was in charge of, who was team manager, but they said, yeah, take whatever you want. And we're like, whatever we want.
They literally meant
Okay.
They meant that back then too,
Wow.
pretty much.
They
were
gave
like,
us
just-
a cart and everything. And
Yeah.
we just,
Fill her up.
Need another cart. We full this.
That's all you're getting?
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
But those were the days.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have that
Those days.
anymore like that, I feel like.
So here's a crazy one. Do you know that like there are warehouses? Warehouses like warehouse of even just used clothes that people donate to like Goodwills and stuff that are sitting and people don't know how to get rid of them.
Wait
We
a
used to
minute.
send them to like Taiwan and they can't even take them anymore.
Are you
And
serious?
so now there's stockpiles of old stuff in huge warehouses everywhere that people are like, what do we do with this
They
stuff?
don't have enough mothballs.
What about all this
Yep.
stuff? Like, if there's like a disaster somewhere and they're always asking like,
need
hey,
that.
put your stuff together and, donate all your shoes or clothes.
I think there's even newer, like there's health concerns or whatever. It has to be certain ways. I don't think you can just go, oh, we got this whole warehouse. Do what you want and
Yeah.
just dump it on somebody.
Just recycle it and make an
Yeah.
insulation.
Now, does like Good
That would be good.
Yeah, that's true. Does Goodwill own these things or who
I don't know.
they're just warehouses?
It's just
that are
from all
filled with
kinds of
shit?
places,
Got you.
People just get overload, like dropped off with stuff that
And where is this at again?
they're all over.
Yeah,
They're all
I've
over.
heard of definitely like landfills of like clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
just warehouses of
Yeah.
places. Like,
Yeah.
open the door and it's just like wrapped up and just square pallets
Oh
full
my
of just
God.
boom, 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 boom.
Huh.
That's not everyday stuff people know.
No.
Yeah, I never knew that. That's wild.
Yeah.
I was just about to go to Goodwill the other day and drop off all my shit.
They're like, we can't get rid of this. And we
Either that or it's going to end up on eBay. Say Chris Roberts' old
Oh, yeah.
shirts.
Name how many Instagram followers they have?
Can we
God.
get you to put your email here and everything?
Can you just sign this blank?
Jeez.
Crazy.
beyond.
So what else is going on? I mean, you're having a hell of a year.
Yeah.
Let's
Say
put it
that.
that way.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah.
But is there anything else like coming up that we should all know about? Are you going on tour? You went on like Steve-O's tour too, right?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, you
I'm
didn't?
coming up on that.
Okay.
I think I'm doing it in December because of that board. He got him as confused. He was like, all right, you ready to leave next week? I'm like, dude, I can't leave. I got other obligations. I'm like, let's set a date. So I'm
Okay.
going to join his tour in December.
Nice.
And then, yeah, not much since I told you earlier, Steve-O got me, and you know these things like nowadays. He gifted me WeMan.com. He went,
love that.
Got
got
your site
it,
name.
and he got my site name from whoever.
Wow.
Said, it's yours. Got it free, don't worry.
That's awesome.
That's
So-
super dope.
Wow. That's fucking
I was
awesome,
like,
man.
yeah, and it's like, I've tried different ways to do it, and people are like, whatever, but finally I got it back.
What a good dude.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
That's a
amazing.
bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Especially
you
if
didn't
you really wanted it.
Yeah,
shit,
but did you even ask him to do that? Like you didn't even.
He wanted to like promote these
Okay.
more, and he goes, do you have one? I go, I don't have one. He's like, dude, you should have yours. It's important. And I'm like, all right, well, let's check on it. And I'm like, don't pay more than like 2 G's for it or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know he won't tell me, but he did it. Whoever owned it, it's going to have a
Damn.
good year too. And he
Hell
goes
yeah.
here.
That's amazing, bro.
So I was like, thanks, bud.
That sucks when people hold shit hostage like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's obviously for a purpose to make money.
Yeah.
And then they actually get the fucking payday.
Yeah.
Like he came along
He
and
came
fucking
up.
he probably get whatever 10
Yeah,
grand for it,
whatever.
whatever. Like fuck, man. Like
Yeah.
And
But that guy holding it is probably like, finally.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I had this thing for
Waiting.
10 years, bro.
Finally,
Shit,
God.
thanks, Steve-O. You should have talked to him earlier.
So now you have a full website now.
Yeah, I have a couple things.
Okay,
And that's it.
okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on stuff, but I've been busy doing other things. I just want to do some fun things on it.
Yeah, man.
And make little fun videos about the stuff, you know?
That'll be fun. Steve-O's tour will be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
He says it's good.
Yeah.
And like Dave went on it, Preston went on, they've told me about it.
Is it like
They said-
stand-up stuff, or what is it?
It's more storytelling.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dave was talking about that,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
it's more just telling stories. So
And you can find his tour on his website, probably, like where he's
it's called
going.
the Bucket List Tour, wherever.
Bucket list.
Yeah.
Does it come through LA or
It just did.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just here.
That'd be cool to go to.
Damn.
Yeah, he was just
Damn,
here.
he's on tour for like 4 months or some
Dude,
shit.
he is always on tour. Yeah, he is. But I mean, that's he's happy there. He's in his that's his zone.
he's a workhorse?
And
man.
he's got his podcast and his other YouTube channel where he like talks about like Jackass stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know?
His podcast is killing it.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
killing it.
He's doing good.
The fact that he's mobile is awesome.
Yeah, he was smart to do it that way.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What about the Wee Man podcast?
That you're the second person today
Seriously.
to say I should do it.
You definitely
You're good
should.
at talking,
Yeah,
dude. Like
man.
you're good. You
For you,
just
bro.
sit down with a couple bros and
Yeah.
kick it.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's everybody has a podcast.
I know.
But and I would want mine to be like separate or do it. But I've been so busy lately, and I think if I get another like kind of time in my life where I'm like, all right, what can I fill time with now?
You could breathe a little bit.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about it.
I will.
We'll help you out
Yeah.
any way you need to. You know,
Nice.
we'll help you, bro.
All right.
Just we'll split the revenue.
Remember when you told me you were going to help me, and now you don't even take my calls anymore? Whatever.
big time?
All big time in me now, huh?
No, man, I think it'd be cool. I think, like I said, you're a good talker. You
Yeah.
hold conversations
And now you have
well.
a
Like,
website.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
your web.
Yeah.
Dude, am I in the 20th century now?
Bro,
Whoa.
you're
Coming
Killing
together,
it.
bro. Coming together here.
Sheesh.
Good shit, man.
Nice. Yeah, we'll
Like,
figure something out.
I hope one day you do something. That'd be cool. I'd
I'll do
listen to
something.
it for sure.
Old we, when I'm real old and just grumpy to them about
Old we.
all these new kids. They don't even know how we had it.
Old we. I love that.
Old Wee's podcast.
Yeah, that's
Back in the day, we did this.
Gotta wait another 20 years.
I know, but still.
A little premature here.
Yeah. Whoa. It's coming. Don't worry. It's got its time.
God, man. Gotta marinate that thing. Jeez.
Yep.
Well, good shit, bro.
Thank you.
Man, I
Thank you.
thoroughly, dude. Thanks for coming back and
No
kicking it
doubt.
with us, dude.
I'd love to stop by and chit chat. I got so much more stuff
You,
all in this noggin.
the door's always open.
Yeah. I
Always
know where you
open.
guys are now.
Come stop by.
You don't need to send me the address anymore.
you-
I got it.
Also, thanks for the burritos.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
Dude,
Yeah.
Definitely, bro.
Congrats on the 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chronic Tacos.
Yeah.
Anybody out there? Dude, we got to put all these links in the description. WWE
Awesome.
stuff.
Oh, for all the
Yeah.
Weeman.com.
Thank
Go
you.
check it out.
the video of him
board.
getting
The board.
smashed into the
Family
table.
Feud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't, if
Yeah.
nobody saw it by now, go see
Brock
it.
Lesnar.
Yeah.
man. Dude, you're killing it.
Trying.
Bro, it's fun. We got to go skate sometime.
Yes,
go
let's-
let's put that board with
Let's put
the
that-
Lil John's rails on.
Yeah.
Get it to let's go.
I actually have 3 amazing curbs skating distance from my house, but I haven't posted them because I don't want them ruined.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Double sided?
Double sided. Single sided with like the inside out too. Round ones. Super nice. The only other person who knows about him is Jose Cerda.
Okay.
But he never remembers, and I'm like, this guy's gonna blow up the spot, and I don't want it blown up yet. So
That's
Yeah.
good. So we
Yes.
got to come down there.
yeah, come down.
Yeah.
Drop a pin.
Yeah.
How long are they? How long is like the straight, like double sided one?
Oh, it's at least 20
Oh, so
to
they're
30.
good.
Yeah,
They're
they're
good
good
size.
size. Yeah.
Sick.
And both spots have more than one curb.
Red curbs?
Red curbs. And then there's one yellow one, the Estancia High one. I'll tell that one because everybody knows Estancia High.
Oh, okay.
That curb's rad.
I've been down there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one curve. Maybe it's the one. It's like on a bank. It's like a bank to curb. You ever seen that?
Isn't that
one?
like in San Diego?
One-
It could be.
Or is
It
that
could be.
Long Beach?
Or maybe it's
Long
Long
Beach.
Beach. Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
Maybe
the
it's
one-
Long Beach.
Yeah,
Is it
Yeah.
the one Raleigh just skated?
Yep.
That's Long Beach.
Is it?
It's near the airport, right?
No, it's right by it at that building where it starts off like almost like a wave, and it like the bank goes like that, and you skate.
Is it kind of mellow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then the bank gets a little bit steeper. Like as
does it?
goes,
Right.
Yeah.
Mm,
And it's concrete bank and then asphalt at the bottom.
maybe.
That's
Okay.
Long Beach.
Oh,
That's
I
Long
do
Beach.
know what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know where it is, but
Those little bank to curbs look fun.
Yeah.
Like not crazy steep to bank
Yeah,
to curb,
yeah.
but like just a nice mellow bank to curb.
Those are
That's
always
all I
fun.
wanted Tony to build in my backyard.
25 grand.
Didn't have enough.
That's a lot.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Can't do that.
yeah. You know, who you should talk to about that is, Kyle Berard.
Yeah.
He builds like amazing stuff for people in their houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He did like Ryan Gallant's side yard. There's a bunch of people. Like he can do like amazing housework, but also make it integrate skateboarding.
You can add like a barbecue
yeah.
and whatever else to it.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
Nice.
sick.
Does he
Yeah.
live out here?
He's down in San
Down
Diego.
south.
He is. Okay.
Yeah.
The best ever house stuff was Steve-O's apartment. Did you guys ever see footage from Steve-O's
That shit was
apartment?
wild.
Dude, so he had one apartment. So he rented 5 apartments out in Hollywood. One was just skateboarding. And he had a mini ramp in the living room. And the part on one side was connected to the kitchen counter. And so I have a 5-0 on that, like that kind of style kitchen counter, like off a mirror.
Did anybody live below?
Yes. People lived all around. But Steve, the manager got sick of people complaining. And Steve-O had rented 5 apartments. So he was bringing in a lot of money. That the manager told the people, anybody complain about this, you're getting kicked out.
Damn.
It got to that point.
Damn, dude.
I guess when you got 5 apartments in there, they're like, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
He's the landlord now.
Yeah. And one of them was a full, like in the kitchen had a corner, mini ramp in the living room. Then it went over to this room.
Steve O's a madman.
It was
and
rad.
I love it.
It was rad.
I'm
It
the
was
landlord
awesome.
now.
Yeah, he's the landlord now. Jeez. We man, come back anytime,
right, I
bro.
will.
You are the man.
Thank
keep
all you
bro.
guys.
Thank you, dude.
killing it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Trying.
Keep killing it.
Congrats on the great year too, and all everything going
The year's
on.
not even over yet.
I
Yeah,
know,
come on.
man.
It's not even over, and here's the 2023. Yep.
Jeez.
Bro.
And it only gets better every time.
Dude.
I've noticed. So
That's dope.
Next year's
Next year's 50, dude.
next year's 5-0.
Let's go.
We're gonna have a little skate
Counter?
party.
Yeah, but we're not gonna do one of those like do 50 tricks or
No, don't do that.
You're not gonna do it at 50
We ain't doing one of those.
50 tricks at 50?
Yeah.
No.
That was a little thing for a second there, yeah.
Oh, dude.
We might do 50 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey,
We man, thank you, bro.
thank you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
for
yeah.
having me.
Thank
It was a
you,
great
guys.
time.